Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. It is your man, Bo. Back in the building, you know what it is, man. ESMR Hour is now in service to you. We got the man, the boy, the legend. Our man, Bronson Jordan, is back. Side B, all the rappers I've met. Volume Trace, man. First side. Went pretty hard. I think it tapped in at an 87 last week. Had some joints on there I really had an affinity for. Had some joints on there I thought could have been a little better. A lot of it had to do with the particular artist performance. Most of Bronson's production work was fantastique. So lots to talk about tonight. Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all seen and heard what's going on with Adam 22 of No Jumper fame. Big shouts to No Jumper. I don't necessarily like the platform for how they've done some things regarding some of their co-hosts and how they've treated some artists, particularly black artists. However, I pull a lot of videos and stuff from his show that I talk about. So gotta give credit where credit is due. So things are going on right now with Adam 22. What's up, Rob Easy? What's up, 205 in the building? Got some music from both of those homies. Let's jump into the Making Hip Hop joints. We got some Making Hip Hop cuts we're going to throw your way. And then we'll get into the Bronson joint, all the rappers I've met, Volume Trace. It's going to be a good night, man. Sit back, relax, sip your yak, and let's have a good time. First joint of the night right here is Rebel Legit, Black Jack. Happy Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the right song. My bad. Wrong song. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like it beat you freestyle too.
You're back to my habitat. No, you mad at that. More heat for the Chevy Honda Cadillac. Nissan Cherokee or where the Acura's at. Really don't matter. Let the motherfucker slap. Still was in it the minute that I was in it.
Ooh, so I like the fact that he's coming on so aggressively out the gate like that. You know, that's the dangerous thing to come on the song just ripping it in half immediately because people aren't always ready for that, myself included. Now, one thing I noticed early on in this song is that the vocal isn't treated very well. It doesn't sound crispy.
Off your shit. You're back to my habitat. No, you mad at that. More heat for the Chevy Honda Cadillac. Nissan Cherokee or where the Acura's at. Really don't matter. Let the motherfucker slap. Still was in it the minute that I was in it. As soon as I fit in it, you niggas think it's a better rap.
He's chopping the flow like crazy. Now, you know, one of my favorite kind of chop artists is the homie out of AZ, Merc. He chops things up real well. He's chopping it, but it's not really audible. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem when you have like a really great flow, because he's got a good flow. The flow is solid, right? But it's up against this bad mix, and the vocals aren't treated as well as they could be.
Really don't matter, let the motherfucker slap. Still was in it the minute that I was in it. As soon as I fit in it, you
That's a lot to say right there.
Niggas going bar crazy, but you still get it finna, cause them niggas never blast that. Where the deck at? Work on that at. Where my niggas Stone Mountain, where the checks at? Rep the whole state, best respect that. We don't really give a damn where you rest at. Got the Sprite on Sprite, tryna do right. You too uptight, tryna hit us with the blue light. Dawn period, but the dawn carry on. Tryna harm Parmesan to replay this a fool fight.
He sounds like Dr. Dre if Dr. Dre rap fast.
Never been a gangster, they ain't in my nature. King crown my acres, things sound courageous. Queen brown bodacious, when I'm John Blazing.
Homie can rhyme though.
Miraculous, back when my shit stole a pissed off, pissing on your.
Reminds me of Twist out of Chicago.
Watch your mouth like the one on get your cough on us 86. Get up on a little bitch, what's happening? No going back and forth with the captain. I know you wasn't checking for me back then, but I'm back with the leak, no gassing. Look at me, little bitch, what's happening? No going back and forth with the captain. I know you wasn't checking for me back then, but I'm back with the leak, no gassing. Yeah, blast off like a moss bird. Send your thoughts in the crosswords, awkward, never saw serve, harsh verbs. I'm the author, more than you can offer. Sleeping on a nigga like it's called serve. Had to put on.
Now this part of the flow was way more audible. You know, sometimes when you get those double and triple syllables, back to back, it stacks up. I appreciate that, Rob Easy, because you know what? I heard the guitar, but now that you mentioned it, that is kind of ill. Yeah.
Captain, I know you wasn't checking for me back then, but I'm back with the leak, no gassing. Yeah, blast off like a moss bird.
Yeah.
Crosswords, awkward, never saw serve, harsh verbs. I'm the author, more than you can offer. Sleeping on a nigga like it's cough syrup. Had to put on the
sleeping on him like it's cough syrup.
No matter when they keep me down, never give
Big facts, 205.
down like a stick up. This gas ain't no hiccup. The AG double hockey stick, you lazy bustle rockin' when I be poppin' shit dominant into a comedy and novelist and get binoculars and singing this apocalypse. Still live for eye like optometrist and I'ma just go hard for my niggas cause the cheat code. No long for a minute, gotta reload. Back then you ain't even wanna listen, you ain't never pay attention to the boy, had a revolt. Yeah, hey, tell him what's the result. Level up, rank up.
Yeah, bro could spit though. Bro could spit.
No white flag, no surrender, keep those. A-Town in the bit, what's your ego? My nigga don't trip with my people. They on the grind, no peep show. Tryna go Jeff Bezos for a C-note. Little bitch, what's happening?
Trying to go Jeff Bezos for a C-note.
You wasn't checking for me back then, but I'm back with the league, no gas.
That's kind of hard.
Me, little bitch, what's happening? No going back and forth with the captain. I know you wasn't checking for me back then, but I'm back with the league, no gassing.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, you just need a better mix. And like the man 205 said, you got to slow down the flow to really allow people to hear you. You don't have to slow it down a ton. If you're a rapper that raps fast, I'm not trying to change your style, dog. You got to keep your style. Your style is vicious. It's mean. It's Mike Tyson in his prime. You come out the gate going for the knockout punches. You trying to hit people in the ribs. I got a lot of respect for that, but when you have that kind of aggressive triple time flow with a lot of syllables and you start stacking those, you know, it's like calm down, man. You're bringing a machine gun when a pistol's needed. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe if you want something semi-automatic to step it up, I understand that. But you coming with the long, you know, clip joint. You know, it's like for some people that's gonna be overkill. But I really love I like the tone of your voice. Like I said, it has that Dr. Dre, hell yeah, kind of depth to it. Not only that, but you came out the gate firing. A lot of artists don't start off on and I'll speak for myself. I rarely start off like boom. I usually build up to the boom, you know, so people can see it coming. But you just jumped in there both feet like, let's go. So the song's not bad, man. I think it does require a lot of work. I think you got to slow down a little bit. So 205, 87 for the bars. We like the bars. Major and Juju, what it do? Yeah, that was whack. I'm sorry. What's up, Major and Juju? So the 87 flow is a 90, delivery is an 85. The beat's a 90. That beat was ill though. That beat was nice. That beat was nice. I agree with that. The mix wasn't that great to me. What'd you have on the mix? 84. Hey, that's for me. The whole song total is 80, maybe an 83. If it was rhyming alone, it'd probably be 100. Dude could spit, but we gotta slow down delivery, execution. We gotta slow it down just a bit. Allow the listeners to hear you. Let it wash over them, because the bars are there. I mean, 87 from 205. That's a big score on the bars, right? So you're doing something correct. It's just that you got to get better treatment of your vocals. So maybe that's recording in a treated space, or maybe that's getting to a place, you know, going to a studio, whatever the case may be. You got to up the vocal quality there as well, because you got bars, but we can't hear them if it's kind of washed out a little bit. Let's keep things rolling. I got to show y'all this, man. This hurts my soul. I mean, it don't hurt my soul. You know, honestly, life is all about what makes you happy, man. If you're watching this right now, if you watch this back later, just be happy. And don't worry about what nobody thinks. I mean, within the confines of the laws and with reasonable morals, okay? Like, I'm not saying, you know, it makes you happy to go off somebody, you just gonna go on and stab you. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if something in life makes you happy, don't let nobody tell you if it's not bothering them or hurting them, and if it's not illegal, don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do for your happiness. That I will always believe that. Big shouts to my wife. She's another firm believer in that. So for those that don't know, I will say shout out to No Jumper. I use a lot of their clips on this show. Adam 22, the guy who put that whole thing together. You got to respect Adam 22 for this and this alone. He brought that podcast from nowhere, and he made it the biggest hip-hop podcast for a while. You know, he was up there with Nori and them. He was up there with all of the hip-hop podcasts, the button joints. He was up there. Now, he fell off, but he was one of the first, and he did a great job of it. So he let his girlfriend's a porn star, and they usually do scenes together with women, but he let her work with another dude, a black dude, and he's just catching. So I just feel for him. I think he's super brave to go out into the world and share this information, man. I mean, I guess he couldn't avoid it. People was going to see it, but he's just taking it like a G. I got to respect how he's handling it, but I feel for him. Let's watch what he was saying here about the whole situation. I don't know, man.
My girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but from a perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But no other guys is busting her.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Jay Rizzy, Jay Rose, leader.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you vibe like.
Oh, see what up, bro?
You know, I agreed to it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You should have said no.
You should have said no. You should have said no.
Millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't do that shit.
Fair enough, but I told her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it out the way.
So how do you vibe about it now?
She's 32.
Do I need to get you an old English?
No.
Do I need to get you an old English?
But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectualize it, and from my perspective, I don't think it should be a big deal. Yeah. But then after she actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd. You know,
maybe
a little bit of that feeling in the belly.
See,
you know,
like goddamn, like fight real, like goddamn, like
So I've been with my girl.
So like I said, any person that can sit in a room full of dudes who are just coming at his skull about his decisions, I gotta have a level of respect for. Couldn't be me though. I do respect them, and they got their own relationship, and he seems, I don't know, man, he seems pretty cool about it. I mean, you can literally see in the comments, she is plugging it, dropping 713, freely in the plug. That's her. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. And they made the point, I don't know if y'all saw that, they said, well, you have money. Why are you letting her do this? Hey, man, live yours, bro. Let's get back into the music. Like I said, as my wonderful wife would say, you know, ain't my animals, ain't my circus, man. Like, it is what it is. You gotta have a strong belief in yourself to go through something like that. He was getting clowned, and I mean, those are his real friends because they're gonna clown him about it. Your real friends should clown you. It is what it is, man. Like, you know. Let's get into this next one. Blueface version 2. Making hip hop joint right here. Triple Y Demons. Why Demons? I just got that. That's funny. That is the consequences. That's facts, 205. Big talk right there. That's true. You say you want to play in that space, then you're gonna deal with the
twin flame. I could be a Blueface. Get me on my own ways, always. Think about you anyway. I don't care what they say. Get you out my phone, put you back my phone, and we cut it so close.
This ain't bad though, low key.
Get so low. Leave me alone, they'll leave me know. Curfew like a crime. I can do the time. Lose you in the club. How you call my eye? Dancing in the heat. It's cool.
Now the vocals have this. They have this like dreamy feel to them, and they're not cut up too loud. They're a little underneath the beat. I kind of like that though. Normally I would say cut that up a little bit because I don't feel like I can hear you like I want to. But this is kind of cool, man. It's got like and I'm not comparing him to Michael Jackson. Let's not get crazy. But the tone of his voice has a little bit of that feel to it. Don't get carried away and say I'm comparing him. I'm just saying that there's a feeling of that in there for me. Also, The Weeknd. What's up, Melancholy?
I could be a Blueface.
I don't mind this.
Always think about you anyway. I don't care what they say. This is hard to find. We so hard to find. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. Searching all our lives, wasting all our time. We had something right. Hit it deep inside.
This is kind of cold, man.
You my melody. Can you sing with me? I can barely breathe when you know me. All you do with me.
This sounds a lot like The Weeknd. I wonder if this is a Weeknd vocal that's been changed. But if this is your actual vocal, this is kind of cold, man.
You know what I mean? We the same thing. Get you out my phone, put you back my phone, and we cut it so close. Get it out of my soul. First we hit it wrong. How you get so lost? Please don't leave me alone. They'll leave me alone. This is hard to find. We so hard to find. Don't know what it's like. You know what it's like. Searching all my life, wasting all my time. We are just on the right. You know you my
Blueface.
I could be a Blueface. Get me on my own ways, always. Think about you anyway.
wasn't bad to me, man. That actually had a lot of energy. I like that a lot. I'm actually gonna go 92 on that joint, man. It had this nice, like, almost like probably mostly yupsterish kind of vibe in the club. Maybe like I don't know, like a 20 to 25-year-old. Probably mostly Caucasian. I don't know if it's gonna be a lot of black chicks rocking out to that. But I like the sound of that, man. That's kind of like a club joint right there to me. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I agree. Yeah, I think it's a weekend vocal. I don't know. I'm gonna hit this dude up though, because if that's his vocal, that's pretty nice. But I definitely like the club atmosphere mix of it. It definitely had that like blue face kind of make you want to, like, you know, all I can do is the shoulder shrug because I'm like 98 years old. But it definitely made me want to move something. Yo, I don't know if y'all been paying attention. I know OC is in here. OC, I know you probably seen these things, man. Lots is going on around the country. Man, some big decisions got made recently, and I'm a little sad about one of them. So affirmative action was overturned in North Carolina, which is devastating, man. I think I got my scholarship off of affirmative action. And so did Clarence Thomas, the dude who voted to strike it down, the black man who went to Yale off of affirmative action. But yeah, it's messed up, man. So basically, affirmative action, for those who don't know, is a big thing in colleges, because what it does is it forces these colleges to look at race when they admit people. So they keep their numbers not proportionate, but they keep them somewhat. They give other people a chance. Essentially what it does is you're giving other people a chance. And so they overturn that, man. And a lot of the elite schools, you know, the Ivy Leagues and stuff, say we're still gonna abide. No, you're not. Don't you have to lie to us. You are not gonna do that. They are so excited about that. But it is what it is, man. You know, California actually ended this in the 90s, man. But schools aren't meeting their diversity goals. So it's a terrible thing. And then the other thing that the Supreme Court voted against, punks, is the student loan forgiveness. I thought I was about to get out of about 10 bands. I was about to be excited. But yeah, they're not doing that. And so, but they gave a long period of time. I can't remember what it was. They gave you a while to actually start paying again. So I think that was like the 50-50 thing, is like they're going to overturn it, but you get, I thought it was like 3 years. I could be tripping off that. Going back to that last song, 80 in the bars, Flow 92, delivery, beat. So M liked it. Detox is in the building. What's up, Detoxify? Yeah, so that made me depressed. And then, you know, a lot of movies are being put on hold, which is really getting kind of irritating. They're moving a lot of movies I want to see back. But now they're saying the actors may go on strike as well. For those who don't know, the SAG-AFTRA union has had their writers strike, and now they're about to have the actors strike as well. So movies, if you want to see movies in the next couple of years, you may not be seeing movies. Let's get on to the next music, man. Big shouts to Bronson Jordan. I don't know if he's here, but we love the bro. All the Rappers I Met, Volume 3. This is Side B. So Side A we did last week had 11 songs on it. It got an 87. I thought the project was actually pretty solid. I thought some of the rappers could have maybe stepped their execution up a little bit better. That was my pushback. Is like, I thought the homie Bronson did his thing on the beats, and then we also had some good verses though. So some good and some bad. Let's get into the first one tonight, man. All the Rappers I've Met, Volume 3. Big shouts to the homie Bronson Jordan Beats. Let's go. On My Block, Bronson Jordan, EB, The Ghost, and Poppy Chula.
Pull up on my block, that's when I let the weapons go. Voices in my
What up, D?
tell me you're not going.
What it's looking like, bro?
It's a loaded gun, don't you get the message, bro? I won't hurt no one unless you get to stepping up.
I'm gunning with the mini Draco. My train a couple back. You like a golden halo. I put
He started up, I'm rolling with the mini Draco, all right?
I'm gunning with the mini Draco. My train a couple racks and blind you like a golden halo. I put the stacks inside a duffel bag and ship it pronto. Test my amigo, Kia Lessi, no comprehendo. This ain't chess, only game we play is how the street go. You pop my trunk and see enough snow to freeze El Nino. The bricks is on fight and tag.
You pop my trunk and see enough smoke to freeze El Nino? Is that what I heard?
Street go. You pop my trunk and see enough snow to freeze El Nino.
Enough snow, oh.
Like a Jordan retro. We hit the block, the trap booming like a beat for Metro. A EB.
I see you got the Rabizi got the he's got the whole guitar going in this song too. I noticed that. I peeped that.
Retro, we hit the block, the trap booming like a beat for Metro, a EB, you feel me?
It's a loaded gun, don't you get the message, bro? I won't hurt no one unless you get to stepping up.
This is quarter key of dope for your earpiece.
This the baby powder cut, we don't want these.
Listen to me close, you might OD.
We can never get enough like a dope fiend.
This for all my haters talking, you don't know me.
This is very movie-esque. This is very motion picture feeling. You know what I mean? I like the playfulness, and I like the kind of back and forth between them. It almost feels like, I don't know, some probably toxic relationship. I kind of like it though.
This is quarter key of dope for your earpiece.
This the baby powder cut, we don't want these.
Listen to me close, you might OD.
We can never get enough like a dope fiend.
I like that.
My haters talking, you
I like that ad-lib. Yeah. That was cool.
don't know me. This is 40 cal, may you rest in peace.
This for all the people telling me I'm lame shit. Pick your mouth off the ground when I lane switch. I don't think you understand, I'm no busy bitch. I'ma pull up with the Ruger, heard that you a snitch. I say money don't talk, that's why I'm getting rich. Now I gotta shoot my shot, made a perfect switch.
Pull up on my block, that's when I
It's a good opening track.
voices in my head, they tell me you're not going home. It's a loaded gun, don't you get the message, bro? I won't hurt no one unless you get to stepping up.
That's not bad at all, man. So Rabizi, the engineering is good, bro. Nice. I like the ending with the guitar riffs. Don't die giving scores out 205. We want you alive, bro. I actually like that, man. It had it like a little kind of haunted house kind of feeling. It had this like, I think that it had a lot to do with EB's whole concoction there. His vocal in the beginning was haunting. You had a nice verse in there from the Ghost. The Ghost was good. I like the little back and forth later in the song between the two. It's a good way to start the song. 205's at an 84. I think I like it a little bit better than that. I think I'm gonna go 86, but that's in the neighborhood for me. Definitely a good track to start the project off with. It has a lot of energy in this kind of like dystopian, kind of scary, kind of like, it feels like Machines. That song feels like the Machine takeover to me. I don't know. It feels like, oh man, something bad's good. It feels like you would hear that song on the soundtrack of a Terminator movie. You know, it just feels end of the world-ish. It feels like a Batman in Gotham. He's driving around and people are shooting at his car type of deal. It just has that kind of villainous kind of feeling to it. I must say I enjoyed it. That's a good way to start it off. Yeah, facts. That guitar in there was huge. I agree with you on that, bro. That guitar in there is huge. I want to show y'all this one. Oh, man, this one is crazy. This one is crazy. Oh, new song. We getting the exclusives. Big shouts to the homie Ruiz, man. That's fantastic. I love hearing that. I'm going to show y'all this video, man. This one is wild. I don't know if y'all seen this one on IG, but good Lord. This one is crazy. So, backstory. This lady is attempted rob. How do you say that? After the betrayal scene in a show? Yeah, see, D, you could do some music supervisor work, too. So this lady, these dudes attempt to rob this lady. I guess that's the best way to say it. They attempt to rob this woman. And she calls her husband. Her husband comes over. Now, what makes this crazy is the husband is only looking at his wife and not the... If you just tried to rob my wife, okay, I'm not going to be looking at my wife. I'm going to be looking at you figuring out what I need to do. If I need to go over there and beat your face in, if we need to get in the car and dip, you know, I'm not... But look at this, man. This is why... She's a gangster for this. Watch this.
Finds out, okay, so this guy in pink.
Oh no, we're gonna go ahead and restart it so we get the full.
Robber around and finds out, okay, so this guy in pink attempted to rob a lady. She calls for her husband who's inside a convenience store, and he comes out.
He's got a gun on him too, it looks like.
To him. Look what this guy is doing. The robber still doesn't even want to settle down.
Whacked him.
Look at him. Wife pulls out a pistol.
But the wifey.
Pregnant, but she's packing.
But the wifey.
There are also people
The wifey. She's like, I ain't going, son.
of interest in this entire situation, robbery gone bad. They're looking for them to talk to them. Look, I bet he put that gun down now. All right, so that's the guy in the green Charger.
That's crazy.
Look what he had on him at the scene.
Yeah, they came prepared. I mean, that looks. I can't tell a fake or a real gun from a distance. I'm not a gun dude like that. But I don't know. It looks authentic to me.
Houston robber around and finds out.
Mess around and find out.
Attempted to rob a lady.
Also, if you attempted to rob my wife, I'm probably shooting you immediately. I mean, it looks like they both had. I'm shooting you as soon as I pull up. But I guess he's smart because his wife is pregnant and she gets hit with a stray, the baby. So he made a better decision than I probably would have.
She calls for her husband who's inside a convenience store, and he comes out and she's explaining everything to him. Look what this guy is doing. The robber still doesn't even want to settle down.
Wait. How did you walk up? I mean, I guess he had a gun in his hand. I don't know. If you're walking up to me, I'm not just going to let you gun butt me. There's a lot I don't understand here.
Look at him.
The wifey was ready, though.
Pulls out a pistol. She might be pregnant, but she's packing. The people in the green...
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's absolutely wild to me. Let's get into this next one, man. We're going to jump back into the Bronson Jordan joint. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 to get you through on the super chat. I got a roster of songs, and I got a bunch in the old inbox, so I'm gonna just roll through them, man. If somebody needs to get something played because they got better places to be than looking at my face, I respect that. Just go ahead and hit the super chat, $1 to get you through. I don't be taxing, but we do have to differentiate. Where's my? Oh, I must have closed. I did that. All right. Nope, too far. The next one, All the Rappers I Met, Volume 3, Side B, Dizzy, Bronson Jordan, 704 Flame.
When the days get too long and my shoulders get too heavy and my cravings getting strong, I ain't smoking on no Reggie. I've been anxious from the job and staying sober's getting deadly. I want to take in the fog and let it flow through my head. The weed, I got it from my cousin. He think he fucking Escobar. Can't just smoke a little. He has to hit it extra hard. His stash is never steady. All the ashes get too messy, but his cash up get the bread, so he been stacking up his reservoir. And he done drive a Civic. You can hear it when he's rolling down the window. Make it tinted. Bases ripping slower than his wheels. Chrome faded. He's still blazing, he been going.
So the mix on this one is really bad because I can kind of make out because 704 you rap a little softer anyway. You rap a little bit softer anyway. So you really need to layer your vocals. I'm always saying this on every show. People got to layer their vocals or they just sound thin and they sound empty. And then you got this kind of cloudy backdrop that's swelling and falling. It's coming up and down. You can't really hear what you're saying.
Through his bills, though his brain is shit. The weed starts ain't be sharp on a real note. I've never seen him smoking. You tell it isn't potent. All he does is sell it and he grows it. So when he asks for money for the bag and his shorts, I feel too obligated not to ask him the source. I do know one thing though, bad weed it comes and goes. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, you so bad fucking dope. Maybe I get high one day, my eyes will get real low. One thing I do know is the shit I have will fucking smoke. When the night gets short and I obtain no respite, I can grind up some spores and escape from my mind. When
I hate that hook. You gotta try harder than that, man. I don't like that. I do know one thing though, bad weed it comes and goes. Well, come on, man. Like that is one of the most iconic bars, that set of bars right there. And then Drake just something else, man. Something else. That doesn't work for me, man. That doesn't work for me.
Saturday through Sunday, Monday, you so bad fucking dope. Maybe I get high one day, my eyes will get real low. One thing I do know is the shit I have won't fucking smoke. When the night gets short and I obtain no respite, I can grind up some spores and escape from my mind. When I'm taking them, I want a spiritual discussion. Then I gaze up at night like the ceiling's really something. But when I find a pickup, the psilocybin, I forget the kind of hit I want. I feel like there's a mix-up. I'm feeling like this shit's bunk. The carpet's not been moving. My insight been diminished to just logical conclusion. The fractals disappear in the mattress sitting still in the track. Listen, my ear ain't been slapping when I hear it. I had my inner fears and I'm out the stratosphere. I
do like what you try to do right there. So you changed up the rhyme pattern, which I appreciate, and I like that. I like that. That's not bad, but like This isn't a good song.
Feel like there's a mix-up, a feeling like this shit's bunk. The carpet's not been moving, my insight been diminished to just logical conclusions. The fractals disappear in the mattress, sitting still in the track. Listen, my ear ain't been slapping when I hear it. I had my inner fears and I'm out the stratosphere. I'm unfortunately aware that that's me in the mirror. My weekend gone, I'm reading posts of other people getting high. I'm sitting all alone, that's what I'm struggling to minimize. My plans got shot, so I'm strung out and I'm pissy. Here's a word to any plug that doesn't get me dizzy. I do know one thing though, these rooms are fucking joke. Saturday through Sunday, Monday, I'll never fucking cope. Maybe I trip hard one day, feel so invincible. One thing I do know is this shit just made my stomach go.
There's this song by Eminem called Stimulate. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. It was like a B-side from a project a long time ago, and it was like, I only entertaining you. My goal is to stimulate, making. So the beat on that song, if you've heard that song, reminds me of this beat, and I like that beat a lot. That's actually one of my favorite Eminem songs of all time. And I don't think there was anything actually wrong with you rhyming 704. I hated that hook. I thought the hook was redundant, and I thought the hook was lazy. The raps actually weren't that bad. Eons, what up, bro? The raps actually weren't that bad, but like, you don't sound clear and audible through that song. You sound so muffled. It almost sounds like you rapping with a sock in your mouth. Like somebody came in, smacked you, put a sock in your mouth and said, spit this. So I don't want to come at you for rapping, because you sent us a lot of songs over the period of time I've been doing this show. And most of them have actually been pretty decent. Like, so it's not, you know, and I respect what 205 said. I appreciate the honesty. Drop your scores right now if you would. Track 2. Dizzy, 704, Bronson Jordan. I wasn't a fan because I didn't feel like I could hear you clearly. I didn't feel like you really knew what to do with the beat. And on top of all of that, I don't want to hear weed songs from people. There's probably like 5 people on this planet I want to hear a weed song from. Currency, Burna, Wiz Khalifa, Snoop. And that's about, I don't want to hear weed songs from most rappers. I'm not interested in a weed song. How you doing today? You want to hear my weed song? Nah, it's fine. Because I'm not obsessed with weed. Like, I just think it's borderline obsessive addictive. I don't love that. You know what I mean? So that's not any kind of song. If you're rapping about your obsession with prostitutes, or your obsession with whatever the case may be, I'm probably not interested. I don't like people with addictions that can't control themselves. I'm not a fan of that. So that whole style of song making isn't gonna be for me. So I'm gonna actually go. I would go 75. I like some of the rapping, and you put together that little 6 or 8 bars at the end with that good pattern I mentioned earlier. I liked, but outside of that, like dudes rapping about weed to me, yeah. Let's get into this next one. This was sent to me from the homie D. So nice. What did he say about the song? I feel like he had some things to say. He hit me with the Grand Rising. Do y'all say good morning or Grand Rising? I was told a long time ago that saying good morning is bad because it's a spell, and morning is to be sad. So if you say good morning, you're really wishing your day to be bad. I think that's really dumb, personally. But hey, to each his own. So the homie was from Chicago. Big shouts to the Shy right there. He said have a happy holiday. Oh, I guess it is the 4th of July. I'm like, happy holidays. So D Nice, newly released song of his EP. Trying to get some feedback. It's his 3rd project. So he got a full project. If you guys like the song, I'll share the... No, you know what? I'll just share it anyway. I'm not going to be a hater. I'll share that. And I got to pin the Bronson Jordan one. So here's the guy's project. If you like this song, you can go back later and listen to it right there. And then let's go ahead and put the Bronson Jordan joint. Let's pin that at the top. If you like Bronson Jordan, that'll be pinned at the top for you lovely individuals. So you can go back and peep game at your leisure. At your leisure, as the case may be. Let's check it out, though. This is D Nice. So he's got his new project out. Yeah. Let's get into it. D Nice. No, I'm sorry. D So Nice. Pimp Hard 23. Beat is nice.
I look
2020 vision, won't see another like this. Locked in, how we been? She say I'm someone she miss. A joint in the console, smoking the whip with no tints. Me, I'm a breath of fresh air, stay with some water.
Got you, Robbie.
My company be the coldest, makes sense. My flow be frozen. This game ain't come from tokens. See, really, I got the potion. Won't Mac in action, the focus from cameras, the crowd been holding. It hit different when you speaking. Now you got it, feeling goated. See, I came from less. Now my moves all chest. If you taking L's, you get played. Get rid of those, get paid. Opposite or left, get her right when she come through. Shorty rubbing all on my chest. See, she different, so rose is blue. I made a way without God.
Opposite or left, I get her right when she comes through. Not bad, not bad.
If you taking L's, you get played. Get rid of those, get paid. Opposite or left, get her right when she come through. Shorty rubbing all on my chest. See, she different, so rose is blue. I made a way without guidance, and I'm still on my path. Like Larry June, about numbers, only talking about math. In other words, you ain't around if you ain't got something to add. My common new goes manifesting with focus, you can do that.
I do like the positive bars. If you bring in negative things, you can't be around me, manifesting things. I like the positivity, man. I like when I hear positive things in music. Now, I will say, D So Nice, just in my personal opinion, your style isn't something I necessarily resonate with. It doesn't hit hard enough for me. It's a little too easygoing. It's a little too conversational. You know what I mean? But let's see. We'll see what we got.
Guidance, and I'm still on my path. Like Larry June, about numbers, only talking about math. In other words, you ain't around if you ain't got something to add. My common new goes manifesting with focus, you can do that.
Pimp harder everywhere I turn his ass. Must be something in the water. Must be something in the water. Must be something in the water. Pimp harder everywhere I turn his ass. Must be something in the water. Marvelous modern martyrs, these sowing new karma. Others would have fled the scene, relinquishing the honor. In the lap, so much big pharma eating.
So I think my problem with this song for me is the beat, because I don't feel like either artist so far has really delivered any punches. I feel like it's all just kind of airy, you know what I mean? You got the picture of you smoking. It definitely feels like a smoker's cut. It feels like laying back, relaxing. It's a little too chill for me. I'm just not in that state of mind right now, so it's not really hitting for me.
Don't feel like Dharma, coincidentally, sweethearts tend to miss me, pay off a Klarna. Always wanted delicious, but was suspicious about some little shit. Real or not, if she throw it, might break a finger gripping him.
I do like the change up in the beat. You need something. It's kind of plain, you know. It's kind of like a wheat toast without nothing on it. You know, it's like I'll eat it, but do I have to?
Me, HR send you a packet of benefits. Money bring the dog, I'll drain away all the innocence. Baby, we been living since the game evolved. It's like I done reached my potential.
Yeah, this ain't for me.
Only filled up with essentials. It's all too good to be true. And tell me who's Pimp harder everywhere I turn his ass. Must be something in the water. Must be something in the water.
We're gonna move on from that one. That was Pimp Hard 23, D So Nice. So D So, did I call you D So? For me personally, it doesn't really resonate with anything because it's kind of like y'all were trying to be smooth. I don't want to hear dudes be smooth when they make music, unless they're R&B dudes. If you rapping in any way, shape, or form, smack me in the face, man. I don't really want to be winded down. That felt like kind of like a, I don't know, like a let me take you to dinner song. You know, I'm not really into that. You know. And I thought the second verse on the joint also, it didn't bolster the track in any meaningful way. He was kind of sleepwalking through his verse. I get this is a laid back track, but the energy wasn't there, the emotion wasn't there. It was just all kind of black to me. 205's going 76. Yeah, I mean, I thought the beat was cool. There was some interesting things in there. I did like some of the positive bars he had earlier in his. But that also kind of confused me, too, because you were saying some kind of positive things, D. So, and then all of a sudden we go into, like, the pimp hard and talking about shaking and stuff. Like, it wasn't cohesive. The material that you rapped about versus what the hook was about versus the name of the song, it all was just kind of, it didn't make a ton of sense to me. I think I'm going to go... 76 isn't a bad score. I think I'm gonna jump on my homie 205's back and go 76 with that joint. We're gonna get into the Rob Easy joint, get into the 205 joint, then jump back into the Bronson Jordan project. yeah, I just pimp. Oh, it was too slow and draggy for me. I'm just not into that. Also, man, we was talking earlier about we was talking earlier about things going on in this country. I mentioned the bill to try to eliminate student loans got shot down, tear down my eye, and obviously affirmative action in North Carolina has been shut down, so that may spread throughout the country as well. But in Texas, they are actually not letting people get water breaks. Texas removes the mandate for construction worker breaks amid the heat. It is like 115 degrees in Texas. Now, it's 115 in Arizona, but that's normal. We have very dry weather here, so it's not horrible. It's bad, but it's not good. It's 115 in Texas, and they have like 60 to 70% humidity sometimes. That is conditions you can't live in, man. That's not livable. And so new legislation removes protections in Dallas and Austin that require 10 minutes. They want these folks to die, man. I don't understand that. I mean, I guess it's what the government's been doing for years and years. It's nothing new, but like to just outright kill your people is I don't know, man. And again, they've been doing it forever. But man, dog, like come on, man. Let's get into this next one. Rob Easy, Everything, Team Rarity. Shouts to Team Rarity. I don't know who they are, but I like their name. Let's check this out. This is Everything. Yeah, Rob Easy, they want them folks to die, man.
Tell me everything.
Woo.
It's not as it seems.
Sound like Post Malone. Don Monteezy.
Let me down. Head in the clouds. Got 20,000. They made it down. Tell me everything. It's not as it seems. I don't want your love no more. This all make believe. Don't let me down. Head in the clouds. Got 20,000. They made it down. You said you were my everything. I might as well drink the whole Hennessy bar.
You said you were my everything. Is it messed up that I like that? I thought that was dope. I like the way this track is opened up. It sounds like something Post Malone would do. Don Monteezy, Don Season, what up, boy? Yeah, this is cool, man. Very vibey so far.
In the clouds, got 20,000. They made it out. You said you were my everything. I might as well drink the whole Hennessy bottle. I don't wanna.
I might as well drink the whole Hennessy bottle. I like this, man.
You as an enemy. Don't get in my way, cause I'm going for a battle. But to myself, I can't come back from this. But then I thought I could make stacks from.
I like this song a lot.
So why am I lacking this? I know you know that I'm the one thing that you miss. The one thing that you miss. Oh, the one thing you wanna kiss. Oh, I thought we were history. This is all a mystery to me. So you lie when you're tipsy, babe. You're never giving TLC. Only got it when you were ITV. Yeah. It's not as it seems. I don't want your love no more. This all make believe. Don't let me down. Head in the clouds. Got 20.
I can't lie. This beat is so nice, and Ruiz, thank you for that perfect comment. This track does have a lot of body. It's thick with 2 C's, and more so than that, the vocal is so nice. It's so light and like airy. It reminds me of like I don't know, like a wheat thin or something. It's airy and crispy, and maybe not a wheat thin, but I don't know, something that tastes delicious that's airy. A nice pizza crust. It's just like I don't know, man. The way that vocal is hit is perfect.
So they made it out. Tell me everything. It's not as it seems. I don't want your love no more. This all make believe. Don't let me down.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool right there.
So they made it out.
The vocal treatment on this is dope, man. Y'all did some really, really nice, smart things in the mix for sure.
Everything is not as it seems. But right now let me indulge in my fantasies. Let the lonely man feel the love he needs. Let the poorest man feel feel like he can succeed. Just a man that's been
This is really good.
but I do not feel like I can keep up with you. To win at this game, I need to learn how to trust and find who I am before I find who I want. But even through the heartbreak, when I struggle through the hard days, when my thoughts take me in dark ways, and it makes a dark day. You can kick me down, you can break my heart, you can tell me that I'm not the one for you. We can break it off, count another loss, maybe I'll find my peace within a couple months. Cause I don't want your love, if it leads me back to fantasy, I'd rather resort to songs and maybe realize that maybe everything is not as it seems.
All right, I will say this. I like this song, but y'all wild for making this for me. Because I like it right now, but I'm like, all right, man, attention span is waning. So something's going to have to change here because you got a good song, but I can't possibly see what another 2 minutes has to offer. So I'm interested to see what happens on the end of it. Also, Don, we need to work together, bro. So let me see if I can find something in the next couple days. If you got anything, let's collaborate, sir.
This all make believe, don't let me down. Head in the clouds, got 20,000, they made it out. Tell me everything, it's not as it seems. Don't want your love no more. This all make believe, don't let me down. Head in the clouds, got 20,000, they made it out.
Okay, here we go. This is what I was waiting to see. Are we going to get something different?
I got a cursed memory. I remember everything, and you were my everything, but you don't remember me. Now
I'm wagging my finger at y'all because y'all took a very good song and you're overextending it.
on this night I stayed up. Many days I couldn't wake up, no. Back then I wish to save her. Now Reggie touched on the saving wall. How did I mess it up? You lied to me now, I'm messing up. Everything you said was, it never was. I haven't every month. Don't forget this, I forget you. And every single little thing you've been through.
Nah, y'all shouldn't have done this.
I have ever let you break into my heart.
So I really enjoyed that up until about the last time I stopped the track at about 2:30 something. I'm like, this is good, but the thing you got to be careful about with 3:30 and longer songs is that you only have the potential to mess it up at that point. Because I think, and I could be mistaken, y'all can actually tell me if you're watching the show right now, how long do you listen to a song for before you change it? Now, obviously, it depends on how much you like the song, right? That's obvious. But, like, I think for me, I can literally get about 2.5 minutes into most songs, and then I've gotten all I need out of the song. Unless it has a rapper that I like and their verses on the end, and then I'll usually fast forward through the song to get to the verse. So, for me, you got to keep these things a little bit more brief. So, everything after that 2:45 point, I was good on. The first part of that song, the vocal treatment was so smart, so well done. Everyone sounded great. People could actually sing. It was treated very well. Nice vibey feeling. It just kind of gave you this nice mood. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna throw it on the playlist because I liked it that much. But again, about 2:45 and I'm changing songs. I'm actually gonna go 93 on this joint. I'll probably be higher than y'all though. I actually 205's in the same neighborhood. This is 89, 92. So we right in the building. 3 minutes. Everybody know. The OGs know. The OGs is like, yeah, we know. You don't make long songs. Yeah, I think you're just wasting time if you do that because the reality is not enough people have an attention. This isn't 1992, unfortunately. In 1992 you could have made a song like that and it could have and it could have, you could have gotten away with it. But not nowadays, man. We got way too much going on. So 205, you sent me, let me see if I can find it without, can I search my messages? Because you sent me a video for this joint. Maybe I can just find it out there. You sent me a, you know what I can do? I know what I'll do. I'll send it to myself real quick. You sent me a video for this joint, like a lyric video. It looked like, I don't know if it was a full on, if it was a snippet or it was a full thing, but I liked it. It looked cool. So I want to actually put it on the screen. Let me see if I can. No, I think it was just a post for Instagram. All right, well, I'll just put your profile up here. But that was kind of cool. I wanted to show it off because it looked really cool. But I don't think that was the whole song. Here it is right here. Yeah, I'll play the song while this is playing because I think this is cool. 5-Star Wayne, the homie 205M, Spin Back. Let's get it cracking. I think I already downloaded it, so let's get it crackulating. Here we go. Ooh.
Yeah. Hey.
10 minutes or longer, Jesus.
Hey. Young nigga talk that smoke, but they ain't about nothing, yeah, they won't spin back. All that raw shit, yeah, you gon' get hit, this young nigga get you whack. Nigga smoking that loud, but I hop in the crowd, push him over, put the nigga in the pack. Don't play with my name, come here, nigga, flame pit, I gon' keep that sack. If you wanna come catch it, I don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck who you call. Cause the whole team coming through spinning, the bullets we shooting, they hit through the wall. I don't fuck with nobody, I keep me a bitch and I take a hush shop at the mall. If you wanna come catch it, we don't do no missing, we make sure we killing them all. Like, spin back, like that. Spin back, don't talk shit, nigga, don't say nothing, nigga, just come through here with a gag. Spin back, like that. Spin back, on down on nigga, I been doing this shit, this young nigga play about that. Spin back, like that. Spin back, don't talk that shit, don't say nothing, nigga, just come through here with a gag. Spin back, like that. Spin back, on down on nigga, I been doing this shit, this young nigga play about that. On blood.
Off of the dome, yeah, this off of the top. She gonna come off of the top. He coming in the mop, so all that little pussy ass she get stopped. Why y'all be scared to come pull up the shop? Know y'all be snitching, y'all talk to the cops. We snatching y'all chains and we beating y'all block. So good in y'all hood that they making y'all hot.
Snatching your chains and beating your block.
No matter the route to that nigga come with it. To see why I stay at the top of their list. Everywhere that I go, they say, damn it, he's him. They came to my show, it was worth every penny.
Nah, I know how to turn it off.
Jenny already decided I'm bringing the semi. The only real question is who coming with me. Pop, 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 3 shots to your back. Fuck that A5, let's spin back. Which one you want, the Glock or the Mac? Cause you know that I'm coming with.
Pop, 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 3 shots to your back. No, the camera didn't die. I just wanted you guys to see the video a little clearer. My head is quite large, you know what I mean? So I was trying to help y'all out. This goes hard, man. This goes hard. I don't know if 5-Star was the first rapper, because I could tell this part is you. He did his thing. Very good verse. You coming in, would you say, you said something, she gonna choke on the Johnson? I like this so far, man.
300 black, and that's them niggas spin back. But I'm good with the chop, so we don't have to. Cause 5-Star, you know that I'm fluent with mine. So if it goes down, we can spin one more time.
Spin back, like that. Spin back, don't talk shit, nigga, don't say nothing, nigga, just come through here with a gag. Spin back, like that. Spin back, on down on nigga, I been doing this shit.
I like this one, man.
Spin back, like that. Spin back, don't talk that shit, don't say nothing, nigga, just come through here with a gag. Spin back, like that. Spin back, doing this shit, this young nigga been about that on blood. Like that.
Hey, this is dope, man. That's crazy. 205, how dare you rap like that off the top of it? How dare you be that talented? What's your problem, man? Yeah, man. That's a good song. That's a good song. That's the kind of song to make suburban kids feel gangster. That's the type of song right there to have people make lifetime mistakes. I like that, man. It felt very, very. I felt tough. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I could fight somebody. That's dope, man. My wife says I'm on the spec. You might be, but nonetheless, that's a cold flow. Yeah, that's not even fair, bro. Like I couldn't do a tenth of that off the. I can freestyle ish. I can freestyle adjacent. Like if freestyle is a nice neighborhood, I live across the street. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that. But yeah, that's hard, man. The whole thing was hard. The flows were fantastic. Energy, the hook, spin back. I like that, man. I'm gonna go 96 on that one, man. I liked it. I don't know what to tell you. That's just a great song. Drop your scores for the homies. The homies, 5-Star Wayne and the bro 205. Yeah, no, it's not. That rapping like that off the top of the dome is not fair, bro. It's like when I hear about some of these stories about Lil Wayne and Jay-Z rapping off the top, it's like that's God-given talent. Nothing you can do about it. Same thing for you, Tool. It's God-given talent. If you can do that off the top, you're just better man than I, and I can accept that. Let's keep things rolling. We're gonna jump back into All the Rappers I've Met, Volume 3. If you live across the street, I live around the corner. Well, see, the thing is, I love freestyling. Honestly, what I would love to do is a freestyle show where I just get on and rap over beats and have people come through and rap with me. But, like, to get good at that, it would take a full year of doing it before it would actually sound like anything. And I got to be honest, I don't want to go through that year of garbage. I really don't want to do that. Let's get to this next one. Doing Better. Our homie Bronson Jordan. Big shouts to Bronson. We also got Kid Rohan and Parker on this joint. Doing Better. Let's check it out. UK just hit the super duper duper duper. Appreciate you, bro. We'll get you populating. We're going to play a couple songs off of this one. And then we'll get into the UK joints. Our homie, the Unpraised King. What's up with you, bro? Let's go. Yeah, you went crazy, bro. Ruiz, what up, bro?
I'm doing better. I ain't perfect, but I'm putting in the effort. Trying to figure out my net worth. Parker got me with the next words. Music all around my life, that's a blessed curse. I'm with Parker saying yes, sir. I do whatever I prefer. Careful with the rap, focusing on every letter. And I want this all forever. Wanna be somebody they remember. It get cold in December. Shoulders hitting in the winter. Trying to be a winner. Tell me what that feels like. Yeah, tell me if that real life. Yeah, giving up my free time just so I can make it. I know that I still might. Yeah, I know that I'm pushed right.
So I don't think all the auto-tune was necessary on your voice, Parker. The flow is okay. It's not the best delivery, and it sounds it doesn't sound as polished. There's a certain style to people's voices you can tell when they rap a lot or when they're, for instance, the last song we heard, you could tell them dudes rap all the time. 205 and Wayne. And 5-Star Wayne, those dudes rap. That's what they do. This kind of lacks that determination and grit and, like, stick-to-itiveness on the delivery. And you can just kind of tell. But also the auto-tune don't help it.
Just so I can feel nice, but that don't mean
Oh, my bad. All right, well, Rohan, my bad.
No flight from San Fran to Indiana. We going up.
I appreciate y'all keeping me honest.
And they showing up. Couple beats on the plane, so you know I'm loaded up. I just hit a couple dances because...
All right, he started catching the tempo. My bad. Kid Rohan, my bad. I appreciate y'all keep me honest.
Giving up my free time just so I can make it. I know that I still might. Yeah, I know that I'm pushed round just so I can feel nice. But that don't mean I don't bite. Taking off, no flight from San Fran to Indiana. We going up, got some fans.
So when the beat changed,
couple beats.
When the beat changed, he caught the tempo real nice. So maybe that first half of the song just wasn't the best for him. But as soon as the beat changed, he was in there.
Taking off, no flight from San Fran to Indiana. We going up, got some fans who will take a stand. And
yeah, I like that.
Beats on the plane, so you know I'm loaded up. I just hit a couple dances because I know what's up. Stayed observant to my environment. I've been a sponge, but it's tiring. I had to fight within to be described. Working hard to make it, never know if it's enough. You do this shit for results while I'm living in the fun, cause we too different. Beat already dead, what about who killed it? This a new house, came equipped with new ceilings. Who feel it after COVID talk? I don't wanna hear a rapper claiming about who illest, who sickest. Me, myself, another crew, and you know the crew did it. I'm on track to my dream, and you isn't. Yeah, I'm doing better. I ain't perfect, but I'm putting in the effort. Trying to figure out my net worth. Parker got me with the next words. Music all around my life, that's a blessed curse. I'm with Parker saying yes, sir. I do whatever I prefer. Careful with the rap, focusing on every letter.
The hook is bad. I think that's what I was hearing earlier that I didn't like. So the hook is bad. When the beat changed earlier, Rohan really caught his tempo. He was in there, and then it changed again and just kind of fell out.
And I want this all forever. Wanna be somebody they remember. Lost in my ways. Yeah, like I'm lost on ways. Yeah, I'm finding my way. Smoking purple rain. If somebody touch my chain, I don't have a chain. I will never have a chain. I'd rather save up and buy me a plane. I'd rather fly private, they know me by name. Doing splendid. Cigarella when I split it, lick it.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
I'm in the kitchen, water whipping. Atlanta, you can have your flow back when I moved away.
He said, Atlanta, you can have your flow back. Appreciate you, Topic, man. Big shouts. Yeah, I don't know why you ever heard of me, but you have now. Tell your friends. Nah, I appreciate you, bro.
I stole that 2013. That's a throwback. That's the past tense. I will never show that. That was me then. This is me now. Someone tell Mr. Beast I can see now. Pussy ball like Tate, she a G now. Took off my babe, I can breathe now. I can take my tape off, be loud. I'm gonna be loud. I can speak now. I'm doing better. Yeah, better than ever.
Yeah, I'm doing better. I ain't perfect, but I'm putting in the effort. Trying to figure out my net worth. Parker got me with the next word. Music all around my life, that's a blessed curse.
I like the concept of doing better and talking about that. But, yeah, man, this isn't for me. This isn't it to me. It has some potential, but I don't feel like you guys are really captivating with your lyrics. You know, there was nothing I said, oh, you know what I mean? There was a small part in the song that I was really into as far as the rhyming goes, but it just kind of feels plain. This song, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but this song to me sounds like eating plain oatmeal. It's at a decent temperature and I'm hungry, so I may just eat it, but I'm gonna be mad while I do it. You know, this song could have been better. I do kind of like this beat too. I just feel like the performances didn't. You can't lack conviction. It just lacked conviction to me. I mean, it was kind of like, 2005 rappy. I don't know. It didn't hit for me.
I'm with Parker saying yes, sir. I do whatever I prefer. Careful with the rap, focusing on every letter. And I want this all forever. Wanna be somebody they remember.
Also, that hook is too wordy. I'm gonna remember this forever. I'm trying to figure out my network. It's a little too wordy. It needs to be like a word less. There's some good elements. Some of the lyrics were nice. Feels boring, repetitive, and dull. Facts. Eating plain oatmeal as well. My kids be trying to. Now I'm a big dude. I've been a big dude my whole life. Not only is it genetics, but my eating could probably use some tweaking. However, I've had in my life to eat some. Because we grew up in the suburbs, but we didn't really have money, right? We were fairly average as far as money came. Like, we were pretty broke. My brother and I, we didn't have a ton of money, so we ate some stuff that sometimes, So plain oatmeal, yeah, you might throw some syrup in it or something if you got some, or maybe some sugar if you got some, but you might have to eat it plain. Yeah. So when the beat changed up, Rohan really got into his vibe. Like, he really got in the bag there, but after that, I don't know. Like, it was that small section of beat. Drop your scores right now, man. Doing better. Bronson Jordan, Kid Rohan, Parker. Parker's verse didn't do a ton for me. It wasn't necessarily bad. It didn't bring. I think the homie Ruiz hit it on the head. He said some good elements. Lyrics were nice. Overall, dull, repetitive, boring. I agree with that 100%. We're gonna get into. So we got our homie Unpraised King on deck. We're gonna get into Sid's interlude. Then we're gonna jump into the 2 Unpraised King songs, and then we'll jump back into all the rappers I've met. Got some more news on the way for you shortly. Let's check out Sid's interlude. Shouts to the homie Bronson Jordan.
Hey y'all, it's Sid, and music is my escape from reality. From battling with the people in society to my inner demons, music was there for me when no one else was. I know that's the most basic way of putting it, but it's true. And while there are negatives that I block out with music, there comes a lot of positives.
Hold on, I don't think I gave it a score. Thank you, King Ruiz. I think I would go 82. Like it wasn't that interesting, but it wasn't that bad to me either. So I would probably go 82. Thanks for keeping me honest on that, buddy.
Music, there comes a lot of positives from doing so as well. From the people I've met, like JP of LNG, the player, Poppy Jewel, and Detoxify, for example, to how much I'm able to support them with their music, it brings us all together in a way, and I think that's the most positive thing of all, is how much it brings us all together. It's not just music, it's a way of supporting each other. It's a way of life for us.
That's deep. That's deep, man. That's kind of cold, man. Big shouts to Bronson. So Bronson has had 2 interludes on both sides of this project that have been really dope. So the first one was Jonah's last time, and Jonah was talking about like how you can get out your anger, you can tell your story. And he was saying that certain elements of music you can give your personality and life to people in a way that's not weird. Because you said if you just walk up to somebody and you start telling them about your life, you seem like a weirdo. But when you do it in music, you can connect, and it's a safe space to do it. So I love that. And now you got Sid talking about the fact that it allows her to support the people that she cares about. That's dope, man. That's real dope work right there, Bronson and crew. I dig that, man. I don't know about giving scores to interludes, but if I had to grade that, I'd go like 93. I love what she was saying. And she had a nice little personality and giggliness to her, like she was just happy. That was dope to me. Let's get into this next one, the Unpraised King. Can't.
Oh, no. That word's...
Oh, SoundCloud. You don't run my stream. I run my stream, baby. Can't Be Proud, the homie Unpraised King. The Unpraised King, produced by Cobra. Thank y'all for rocking with me on a Saturday night, man. Appreciate y'all.
Feel like my likeness one of a kind, yeah. The truth lies where there's no doubt it's a lie, yeah. I crushed the line, didn't know there was a lie. Down and I'm out, gotta switch up in my mind, yeah. Really found that I'm lost up in my lies, yeah. Really found that
I want to run this back real quick.
but ain't cutting any ties, yeah. Feel like my likeness one of a kind, yeah. The truth lies where there's no doubt it's a lie, yeah. I crushed the line, didn't know there was a lie. Down and I'm out, gotta switch up in my mind, yeah. Really found that I'm lost up in my lies, yeah. Really found that the costs are just like crime, yeah. Holy crap, but I'm dying up inside. I speed by the lights and they're missing. I don't need the seconds. I gone too reckless, I need some correction. I ain't got honor, so I get no ascension. They say I got no honor, so I get.
So you're drowned out. You're drowned out a lot on this one, UK. The sonics of it aren't bad though. Like your actual vocals sound quite pleasant, actually. But I don't get the stickiness of what you're saying because it's not poking through enough for me.
No ascension. Made the cut, but don't cut off all your ties, yeah. Not too many people know what's deep inside, yeah. I'm just trying to find my balance, grab the sky, yeah. But all this baggage, I can't even catch a fly, yeah. Many things that I should.
He said all this what? I can't catch the fly?
I can't even catch a fly, find my balance, grab the sky, yeah. But all this baggage, I can't even catch a fly, yeah.
All this baggage, I can't even catch a flight. That's not bad.
Many things that I should speak, but I don't speak about it. My mind is electricity that never breathes outlet. I really
see, like right there, UK. How do I know what you said right there? That could have been a bar, but I can't. No, I disagree, man. You have a nice sounding voice. I don't think you need to oversaturate it. I don't. Because I think you have a nice voice. I think you should rely more on the power of your voice because you have a nice voice. And if you drowned it out, what's the point?
My mind just speak, but I don't speak about it. My mind is electricity that never breathes outlet.
My mind is ill like out it. I want to hear what you're saying, so that's, you know.
Really hate to touch a woman unless she knew me soundly. And I don't many things can walk about my life too proudly. And every night the wine receives cause I hate the silence. If hell really on a highway got a higher mileage. Angels warning me
if hell really has a highway got a higher mileage. So you have very clever things to say. I really don't think you should oversaturate, overtreat your vocals. Turn the beat down a little bit. Let you be the star. You don't have to rely on anything, man. You got a good voice.
That I'm always stockpiling, but I just tell him I can't win. The devil got me wildin', and I can't wait to say that I'm feeling alright. Most of the time I'm scared to even go for a drive. Sometimes I think that I cannot survive, but I've hit the brink and came back once or twice. Made the cut, but ain't cutting any ties, yeah. Feel like my likeness one of a kind, yeah.
I like the songwriting on what I can hear. Been cut, but I don't cut ties, yeah. Something, but my life is in this time, yeah. I like that. I like that.
Those lies where there's no doubt it's a lie, yeah. Down and I'm out, gotta switch up in my mind, yeah. Really found that I'm lost up in my lies, yeah. Really found that the costs are just like crime, yeah. Holy crap, but I'm dying up inside. I speed by the lights and they're missing. I don't need the seconds. I gone too reckless. I need some correction.
So on the back half of the song, it's been clear. I had trouble in the first half, but it's sounding better toward this half of it. They got you at an 85. It's a good score.
And I ain't got honor,
honor, so I get no ascension. They say I got no honor, so I get no ascension.
Like that part right in there. I got no honors, I get no ascension. And then I can't hear what you said after that.
They say I got no honor, so I get no ascension. Things that I should speak, but I don't speak about it. My mind is electricity that never breathes outlet. I should speak, but I shouldn't. They say I got no honor, so I get no ascension. Things that I should speak, but I don't speak about it. My mind is electricity.
Things that I should speak, but I don't speak about it. Okay, I got that.
That never breathes outlet. I'd really hate to touch a woman unless she knew me soundly. And I don't many things can walk about my life too proudly.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad song. I think the songwriting on it was actually pretty cool. You had a lot of like really emotive things that you said on it. I don't want to touch a woman unless she knows me soundly. Things that I should speak on, I don't speak about it. There's some things in there that I think were kind of touching, right? That were actually kind of like, oh man, that's kind of sad. So you created a vibe and a mood in there. So I have noticed, and maybe that's what I'm seeing is the gating points where the things go up and down. Because in the beginning of the song, I couldn't make out much of what you were saying, but it got clearer like toward the back half of the song. I can make out everything. So I don't know what's going on there, but overall, I think that was a solid song. Everybody else is at an 85. I'm definitely in the 83 to 86 range. I think I would settle more as the 80. Yeah, maybe 85, 84, 85, definitely. I like the writing though. I don't know if that was all off the top or if you wrote that, but I like the writing in that joint. Let's get to another UK joint, Unpraised King, and then we're going to talk about more legislation. This country, I don't know how interested y'all are in politics. I've never been into politics, but as I get older, I start to pay. I'm paying a lot more attention to it. And there's some things happening right now, man. So I'm going to talk about something else that just happened next. Let's get into this. Smidge, produced by CM Spark and Warheart.
Hop in the whip, pray each time that I'll make it all live. I'm used to taking, I'm never gonna give. I'm used to taking, take my work. The devil on shift, devil on shift. Whenever we race, I lead by smidge. I'm counting my days, down to one edge. Living my way, but I'm fighting my sins, yeah. Hardly call my work art. I'm taking shots in the dark. I'm done feeling all this worry. On this journey I embark, but don't know if I'll last. I got a dark past. My conscience always talking, but I told you I ain't asked. It say I'm too cold. It say I'm too old. It say I ain't bold. It say I ain't.
This sounds like a coming-of-age high school song. It sounds like a kid who, like, this song reminds me of a kid who struggled, like, till he was in high school, then all of a sudden he became a great athlete, now he's dunking on dudes. That's what this reminds me of.
Oh, worry, on this journey I embark, but don't know if I'll last. I got a dark past. My conscience always talking, but I told you I ain't asked. It say I'm too cold. It say I'm too old. It say I ain't bold. It say I ain't holding. I got time, but this time I ain't folding. I got rhymes, and my rhymes be always golden. Low, but God already know.
I like that. That's nice. You got a real nice sound right there. I don't know, but God. I like that. I like that right there. I like when you lean on your singing a little bit more, man. You really got a nice sound to your voice.
Already know, but God already know. All the pain inside that I never really show. All the things I hide that I never will let go. Never let it go. Hop in the whip, pray each time that I'll make it all live. I'm used to taking, I'm never gonna give. I'm used to taking, take my work. The devil on shift, devil on shift.
That's kind of cool.
Race, I lead by smidge. I'm counting my days, down to one edge. Love my way, but I'm fighting my sins, yeah.
I like that little chipmunk voice you threw in there. I like all your songs have a real sadness to it, man. It just makes me want to give you a hug. I'm not even a hugging type dude, but it just makes me want to give you a hug. I like that. I like that better than the first one. I would go 87 on this one. I like the faster pace. I think I could hear you a little bit better, although it's still kind of the same issue with the first one. You sound just slightly drowned out, but I can make you out a little clearer in this one. I love the singing vocal. When you get into like actual trying to make, I don't know what you call it, like if you call it melodic or if you call it, you know, it just has a nice like depth to it. Your voice, you have a nice low range and it sounds fantastic. So I would stay in that bag more, man. I also think you can make some fantastic hooks for people because you have a lot of short, catchy phrases. Like would you say, time moves on, but I ain't got time or something like that. I don't know. It was dope. But you have these little key phrases that are really, really cool, and you usually repeat them throughout the song. I think you'd be an excellent hook writer for a lot of people. If I ever need a hook, I may hit you up, dog. I'm going to go 87 on that. Drop your scores right there. Unpraised King. We just did a 2-pack of his music. Not a 2-pack, a 2-pack. And I like the joints, man. The first one, it was good. It left a little bit to be desired, but the songwriting is fantastic. And like I said, I like the way that you have these little nuggets, these little things that you say that are real slick that you use throughout the song. So I'm going 87 on that. Drop your scores. So there was a creative business, and I don't know what's defined as a creative business, but in Colorado there was a wedding web designer, right? And she wanted to retain her right to refuse LGBTQIA plus customers. She wanted the right to say no to those people, and so she got it. The Supreme Court again. The Supreme Court is like the Supreme Court is taking everything away. 4K. All right, well I'm gonna pass on that hook, man. But but thanks. No, I'm just playing. So yeah, they said that was okay. In a 6-3 vote that sided with Smith, they concluded that she had the right to refuse anything she disagreed with regarding her business per the First Amendment. So basically, the First Amendment is saying if you want to not serve people at your restaurant or your business or whatever the case may be, you don't have to. Now, to me, I thought America was based on capitalism. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that we were all here to make money. I thought the purpose was America. When I think America, I think guns, racism, and money. If someone asks me, what do you first think about America? That's the first 3 things on my head, and I forgot religion. So I should say guns, religion, money, and capitalism. Capitalism is a cornerstone of our society. So to say that you, and my thing is, if you don't want my business, trust me, it doesn't take much to lose my business. I mean, it don't take much at all. I am quick to cut businesses off because why am I wasting my hard-earned money on you? But I think it's sad, man. I think it's sad that people are putting their petty differences over money. I would not do that. If neo-Nazis want to listen to my music, hey, buy it, please. Do you, bro. Long as it ain't hurting me and nobody I care about, whatever you want to do, just go ahead and cut the check because what do I care for? If you like my business, I don't care what you think. Whatever, man. Think whatever you want to. Buy my stuff and get out. All right, that's enough of my soapbox. Let's get back into the music. Let's get into this next one off of All the Rappers I Met, Volume 3, Side B. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1, we'll get you through. Nice work from the homie Unpraised King. Supreme Court going goblin mode. No, facts, bro. Like, things aren't changing. Need space. Zimic, Young Mully, Detoxified.
Rolling, slow it. I've been so far, hopping, go for. I need space, you're closer. I'm in ruling these halls. I got a ticket to fly away. All of this cooling off for us. I just be cooler than outer space. Nobody fooling me, bro. I can smell it. The fragrance I'm passing door. It's like the smell of your faking. All these lines be hard as hell, like the payment they riding me. When
all right, Zimic, are you first on here? I like the. I like how you took it up. It's a little whiny, but it's not too bad. What I don't love is this little area you got in here when I can't hear. You started going too fast. You got to keep it. Rappers, it's okay to slow down a little bit, man. Make sure people can hear you.
Ain't nobody fooling me, bro. I can smell it. Get the fire away. All of this cooling off for us. I just be cooler than outer space. Nobody fooling me, bro. I can smell it. The fragrance I'm passing door. It's like the smell of your faking. All these lines be hard.
So I can't make out a single word now. Can y'all tell me what he's saying in there? Cause it could be dope. I can't tell.
It's hell like the payment they riding me with no license registrations, but y'all so plain. The same day y'all talk back, you know the minds change. Got a wide range, your range is like the side lane. Unbox, I could go anywhere besides change. You know how it goes. Dirty and mo, we stepping on toes. Get out the.
Yeah, I figured that out. Detoxify probably about 20 minutes too late. So Zimic, this could be dope, bro. This could be fantastic. All this sounds like to me is it's just kind of noise because I can't make out the individual words that you're saying. Enunciation and clarity are the focus words of tonight's stream. Enunciation and clarity.
Smelling y'all faking. All these lines be hard as hell like the payment. They riding me with no license registrations. But y'all.
I think he said all these hoes be hot like the pavement and they writing me no license or registration, which is actually code. That's actually code. If I could have heard that clearly the first time, that's not bad at all.
All these lines be hard as hell like the payment. They riding me with no license registrations. But y'all so plain. The same day y'all talk bad, you know they mind change. Got a wide range. Your range is like the side lane. On a box, I could go anywhere besides change. You know.
I can't make out any of that.
Oh, we stepping on toes. Get out the way. Only got one goal. I'm less predictable than that way for you.
Girl hit me up, she asked where I'm from. I don't like small talk, I told her come hit the blunt. We only home once, now she tryna I'm keeping our business private. Shawty know my type of time, and it's only not. I told her, baby, let's just take our time. I'm not a bad guy, get that through your eyelids. I'll make a Billy, then move to the island. Who else you know? See it, I want it, I buy it. I'm staying patient, taking my time, forgot time. And she wanna tell me it's over. I told her, baby, my heart never breaks. I've been knocked down, and there ain't no heart you can take. Up from the ground, focused on what's left at stake. Cause I'm making money.
I'm actually gonna turn my own volume down a little bit to see if that helps me hear better. Cause this whole thing is because Bronson builds these he builds these like super spacey, really vibey, anthemy, stadium feeling kind of beats that are loud and like it feels like a mushroom cloud. And so if you can't rap through that, it can be kind of hard. And Rabizi's got, Young Mully's got the really deep voice. I'm having trouble making it out.
My heart never breaks. I've been knocked down, and there ain't no heart you can take. Up from the ground, focused on what's left at stake. Cause I'm making money, doubling the shit as of late. First I was scared of my problems, till I talked to God, and I heard him say, you gotta keep keeping. You won't bet 1,000, but son, just keep swinging. Just keep your head up and listen.
Also, with some of the delivery, I feel like y'all are just laying the verse down one time. Remind me if I'm wrong, but how many times are we going in the booth laying our verses down? Lay your verse down 37 times if you have to. Because at the end of the day, you want the perfect take. So if you have to like do it 700 times, then that's just what's required to be great. You know, you got to work, you know? Okay, that makes sense. But it also sounds slippery on the delivery as well. But thank you for telling me that, Robbie. That makes a lot of sense.
To Jesus, gone are the days I was down feeling, looking for something to numb all the pain, but now I accept it, and my words they aren't in vain. Taught me a lesson, don't follow the crowd and keep driving in your own lane. I promise it's gonna get better, just keep taking shit day by day.
Rolling, flowing, I've been so far, hopping, go far, I need space.
I've been sitting back and taking everything in, no matter the case, there's something that's missing. I wanna get to stacking up on my accolades. I gotta learn to be consistent, not too repetitive, but I'ma pave the way for this new generation. My time equals money, so I can never get too comfortable on a vacation. Stuck in the matrix, not on no Andrew Tate, but half of y'all trying to be what you not.
Okay, Detoxify, okay, you're bringing this song back for me.
I need space.
I've been sitting back and taking everything in, no matter the case, there's something that's missing. I wanna get to stacking up on my accolades. I gotta learn to be consistent, not too repetitive, but I'ma pave the way for this new generation. My time equals money, so I can never get too comfortable on a vacation. Stuck in the matrix, not on no Andrew Tate, but half of y'all trying to be what you not. You're sounding the same, you're not even you anymore. You're trapping yourself in a box. I'm trying to find myself and never fade into the depth for the cost of some props. I'm good on my own, cause y'all way too prone to hatred, getting too close to your top. So I'm out alone again, been to the pet of my home again. I'm out of rhythm to a...
So one thing I want to give you a lot of credit for is the way that you structured this verse. You've gone into some kind of melodic stuff just a little bit, and then you come back out of it. You've played with the pace a little bit. You came in really strong and fast. You slowed it up for a second. You got fast again. Now you're going slow. So I really like, sometimes I don't like the topsy-turvy verses, but what's really dope, also great, Ruiz, you don't have to come on the show and host. You're dropping some dimes tonight. Good balance of wet and dry vocals. That's a great point. That's awesome feedback.
Home again, my soul within is opening to the wrong side of the crowd. They said I do nothing, but look at me now, performing for hundreds. But they gotta stop sleeping on me, cause I'll be the talk of the town. Tox.
Yeah, that was good, Detoxify. That was good.
For real though. Keep your distance if you wasn't there in the beginning.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't, and no disrespect to Young Mully, but if he can't get a quality mic, Bronson, I'm telling this to you too. don't put that on your stuff, man. Y'all are making some pretty good music. I am a firm believer that you don't need to put everything out. This song is okay. A lot of it is because of Detoxify's verse. It really did bring it back. Zimic had the flow going, but I don't think it was enunciated. I don't think the clarity was there. But I think this song is not a song that you necessarily want to put on a project and actually release to everybody. Maybe on SoundCloud. This is like a SoundCloud joint to me. Just because y'all should collaborate fit. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, KK, but I think I understand. Collaborate for real. I'm not sure what that means. But again, if Mully can't get a good mic, Mully can't be on the project. I do think we need to start being a little mean, okay? Bars only, great verses only, clarity, enunciation. Otherwise, I don't want you on the project. We got to start. You know, the thing about rap, and I don't want to get too much on the soapbox because I do that often, but the thing about hip-hop in general is, like, everybody tries to be friends, and I'm cool with the friend thing. I love that. But let's also say no. Let's also say that verse is whack, son. I'm not saying you're whack, but I'm saying that verse is whack. Or, I can't hear it, bro. I can't use this. We gotta be honest with our people, man. If you love your people, tell them the truth. Everybody in this room right now, if I send you a verse and it's whack, tell me it's a whack verse. Hurt my feelings. And I may not speak to you for a week because, hey, I'm sensitive too. But eventually, I'm going to come back around and be like, hey, I appreciate that, bro. I listen to that shit you write. It's whack. Tell me the truth. So, off my soapbox on that one. That song was definitely saved by the Detox verse. Big shouts to Tox. That was hard to me. That verse was fantastic. I liked it. I'm gonna go overall in that joint though, probably 83. It gave me a lot of issues with the lack of clarity on some of it. I don't want to listen to music that sounds like, you know, it sounds like, I don't know, you recorded it in the basement, you know, chained to a chair or something, like in a dungeon. Like I want good sounding music. Yeah, help your friends get better. Be honest with their ass, man. That's the one thing I'm happy about the way I grew up, because my friends were very honest. Big shouts to the gang back at the crib, man. My man Seal, my man Pedro, the gang. They know what's up. They were very honest with me. So I have a tough skin now, and I'm like, all right, forget y'all. I'm going to go cry in a corner. Let's keep things rolling on the All the Rappers I Met, Volume 3, Side B, Just the Man, Bronson Jordan, Rob Easy, Andrew Kelly.
Misunderstanding in this world. People are hurting one another.
All right, so Ruiz liked it.
Misunderstanding in this world.
Nothing but love, bro. Keep up the good work, man. You keep sending the good work to me so I can check it out, bro.
I've been burdened by the pressure of living under a failing system, burning out under fear of cancellation by many millions. Who demands I work within an ecosystem that never affirms if you did your part of the job, but tears you down if you cannot finish. And how can I reach out to my closest ones or backstabbers? Snakes that go attack you when you need help, when it most matters. And why am I the one that's getting punished for the worst actions? I defend myself from monsters, yet I'm the one that they label after. No.
He said what did he say? I compare myself to my... I'm going to start this back, Rob Easy. Rob Easy is talking about some really deep things, and I'm missing them, so I'm going to play it back.
In this world, people are hurting one another. Misunderstanding in this.
One more time for Bronson on the production, man. This is ill.
People are hurting one another.
I've been burdened by the pressure of living under a failing system, burning out under fear of cancellation by many millions. Who demands a...
He said, I am living under the pressure of a what did he say? I am burdened by living under the pressure of a failing system. That's a hell of a way to start a song, bro.
By the pressure of living under a failing system, burning out under fear of cancellation by many millions. Who demands I work within an ecosystem that never affirms if you did your part of the job, but tears you down if you cannot finish. And how can I reach out to my closest ones or backstabbers? Snakes that go attack you when you need help, when it most matters. And why am I the one that's getting punished for the worst actions? I defend myself from monsters, yet I'm the one that they label after. Now I keep paranoia and anger's my only list.
What'd you say right there? Something with monsters, but I'm the one that they go after. I can't make that out.
Am I the one that's getting punished for the worst actions. I defend myself from monsters, yet I'm the one that they label after.
You say you compare yourself to monsters?
I keep paranoia and anger's my only layers of protection. And the only friends I let me have are ones who fall away to do me damage. I live with the devil every night. He reminds me what you're worth, you're less than. And he brings examples of all the times I failed to be the better man. Or maybe that's just me again. The mic's my only confidant. So I go pick up the pen and then write down all my self-pitying thoughts before I shame myself for having them. Cause if the world is gonna judge me, then I might as well judge myself. Cause it's weak to admit that I'm just a man with nothing else.
Oh, okay, I got you. Defend myself from monsters, I got it.
I'm just a man with nothing else but music. Sweet music.
I find it hard to keep my peace and find my inner balance when I am pulled apart by a range of family dynamics. A spectrum from an uncle who's a religious fanatic to aunts who believe.
Damn, Rabizi, you spilling your soul on this joint. You spilling your soul on this joint. Man, okay.
I find it hard to keep my peace and find my inner balance when I am pulled apart by a range of family dynamics. A spectrum from an uncle who's a religious fanatic to aunts who believe that God is the same as magic. Who can imagine? From drunkards and smokers.
Damn, that's cold. Rabizi, you really see. I appreciate what's happening right now. Cause see, what I don't think we do enough. Big shots to Don Montesi. He does this. What we don't do enough as artists is actually talk about our lives and talk about the truth that we live. So he's talking about, I got an uncle that's a religious fanatic. I got an aunt that thinks God is magic. Like I love hearing that. That's cool, man.
To the most pious of them all, and here I am afraid of which side of the line I fall. Cause no matter where I fall, I lose a part of my fan behind divisive walls built by tradition, fear, and arrogance. No matter so many folds, wise men say I can.
That was cool.
But if
there's so many folds, I like that. That was cool.
I fall, cause no matter where I fall, I lose a part of my fan behind divisive walls built by tradition, fear, and arrogance. No matter so many folds.
That's cool, like that. I like that.
I can never please everybody, but if I can't please everybody, I can never please anybody. If I can't please anybody, I can never please myself. And I fall into the cyclical trap of looking for love in hell. Thankfully, me and my mother's relationship has gone better since reflections, but I don't think she understands all the questions about my depression. Frankly, I also don't understand half of my answers. I am guessing and I don't think I'll ever understand. I hate to admit it, but I am nothing but just a man.
I'm just a man with nothing else but music. Sweet music. I'm just a man with nothing else but music. Sweet music. Misunderstanding in this world.
This beat, I don't know if y'all remember Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers for a couple of hours. I'm gonna listen to that, man. That Lupe joint. But that's what this beat reminds me of. I like it. I like it a lot. Big shouts to Rabizi for being vulnerable on the track and being honest, man. That was real cool.
People are hurting one another. Misunderstanding in this world. People are hurting one another.
Man, nobody wants to hear this emotional bullshit, bro. Pick yourself up and make a banger, motherfucker.
That sounds like something I would say.
Bronson, this shit hard. Oh. I am just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends. I am just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends. Used to read Lester Summerall looking for.
You said if they make demands on your life, cut the loose ends. Does that mean to just let him kill you? Am I or are you saying go get him? I don't know what that means, but that's kind of crazy to just say cut the loose ends.
This shit hard. Oh. I am just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends. I am just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends. Used to read lesser summer, looking for ways to catch my demons. Now these demons give me summer, love that drive, making me kill these beats. And if it ain't right with God, let him play McGorner and leave for it in my seat. Then spell out doom for all of these heathens. Shit get gory when I sing my teeth, and woo, I am not weak. Shout out to Infinite, they be like shady, but no, I ain't him again. Reckless decision, we're taking my team and tied in the circle to everyone eating grand except you, who put on a mask and tried to play fake. I put on my mask and spelled your doom, cause my rap state of art runs on my mad lib. We take your game apart. I could give a fuck about what I should even worry about, or I could just pick out my targets and make them worry now. When I came out of the hands of 12, I was an animal. Now the clock is tick, tick, tick down till you watch me and you all.
The clock is tick, tick, tick. I like that.
I gon' ground you down 6 feet with a scheme that's 3 meaning steep. Cause I'm done focusing on bullshit that gon' rob me of sleep. Had a chromatic light behind her.
He said, I'm done messing with BS that's gonna rob me of sleep. Facts.
Eyes, how I tell who the snakes be. But do I stomp upon the heads or do I leave it up to Eve? Man, you tell me. Keep pushing time, move to the full side. Never heed the bullshit lies, never heed the truth. I will achieve rebuke. I will never use to try and steal some views.
Okay, on this part, Rob, you doing that rap fast and not be audible thing. Everything else has been good. I've been able to hear you real clear, but now you're turning the corner into that. You know what I mean?
That gon' rob me of sleep. Had her chromatic light behind her eyes. How I tell who the snakes be. But do I stomp upon the heads or do I leave it up to Eve? Man, you tell me. Keep pushing time, move to the full side. Never heed the bullshit lies, never heed the truth. I will achieve rebuke. I will never use to try and steal some views. That might push into good. I
don't like this part.
On the IG follows in line. I can never view God's getting cloud off a name. I'm better than. My luck gon' be the same as the end of Jonah name, but to take it up in 3 silk sonic in your ways. Remember the name. You get the point. I could do this all day, but let me pass this on to the next person on this beat to slay. It's Robbie C. Back the fucking. I ain't just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends. I am just.
I do like that hook, man. That hook right here is
on my life, cut the loose ends.
Never could you ever social adolescents on my credit, debit, credit, buzzing on a predecessor letter. Ever finessing these little rappers and these mellow fellas. Hello, hella heaven. I ain't never stretched. I got you singing like Evanescence. Put an extra bullet in your cerebellum. Got an extra full clip.
Hold on, JID. Jesus.
Person on this beat to slay. It's Robbie C. Back the fucking. I ain't just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends. I am just a man, got no time for the bullshit. If they make demands on my life, cut the loose ends.
Never could you ever social adolescents on my credit, debit, credit, buzzing on a predecessor letter. Ever finessing these little rappers and these mellow fellas. Hello, hella heaven. I ain't never stretched. I got you singing like Evanescence. Put an extra bullet in your cerebellum. Got an extra full clip and I'm very tatted. I don't like the bullshit. I don't like the text and I don't write the rules, but I can write the message. Got to spy on fools and we can cry together when your body dripping like some rating weather. I get paid good and you get paid me better. Picasso get paid me better any day you ever. I am paid forever. I am shady lady, crazy lady, reticent Mercedes asking for another record. I said, hold up, bitch. Give me a second. Don't think that I said it. I'm tone and anger. I put him just said it. Who the hell is telling? Who the crowd is yelling? Move him out the way and let me get my setting. Move him out the way and let me get my setting. Move him out the way and let me get my setting. Move him out the way and let me get my jelly rolling. When I fucking that belly rolling on a motor rolling. So my telly folding. I am bubbling. Pepsi Cola overdose on all Dr. Pepper. Can he stone at any moment? Icky spooning, bones breaking. If he really want it, if he really smoking, I'ma take his blunt and turn it to a roach. Homie, kill it, probably treat it like a rodent eater.
Hey, R.I.P. to my man's lungs.
My opponent sick of my aroma, be the highest soda, stumbling, stepping and being out of order. Get him out of court and get him out of source. Simply out of words or simply out of earth. Lord, I'm simply out of earth. Andrew Kelly, Lord.
Well, I understand why he uses his first and last name. I feel like when you rap like that, you have to use your first and last name. Yeah, that was bar heavy. Now, y'all know I don't like a 6-minute song, so I agree completely with Ruiz. Ruiz has been in his bag on the feedback all night. I don't like the 6-minute song. I do think those should have been broken up too. I agree with that. Wow, on the Andrew Kelly verse, Rob. I want to salute you, bro. Let's let you say what's up. Rob, I really liked all your honesty through the track, man. Be careful though with getting into that fast rap just to make fast raps. Like, don't do that. Because you got a lot of character in your voice. You have a nice singing voice. You got bars. Like, don't force yourself to rap fast for rapping fast sake. Like, don't do that. Oh, there's more? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, dog. I got you. You love a long track? Well, I don't know that you're the typical listener. I don't think. I mean, maybe we could take a poll, but I don't think most people like long tracks. So I mean, so it's not for me. That's fine if you like that. If you like it, I love it. But for me, I don't want those two songs could have definitely been separate. I thought that was great though. That hook was super dope. And that whole thing about if they demand my life, cut the loose ends, like that's pretty gangster. That's a pretty gangster thing to say. Like they want my life, tell them to pop me there, whatever. Like damn. All right. So I like that. So there's a lot to like there. Now, this song is difficult for me to grade because, A, the length of it, and B, the two songs were so polar opposites. So it was definitely, it was creative to put them together, but I think if you're going to do that, you got to shorten it. So I'm going to grade them in two halves. I'm going to grade two halves of the song. The first half, I love the beat. I love what you did with the first half. I think I would go 87 to 88 on the first half. And the only reason it's lower than the 90s is because there's not a lot of replay value on that first half for me. It was very cool to watch you be vulnerable, to talk about your real life. I love that. But and this is part of the downside about being honest about things. It is a little harder on the replay value because most of the time you listen to music, you have a specific mood in mind. But I definitely thought it was well done. So I'm at an 87, 88 first part of the song. Second part of the song, you got the Andrew Kelly feature. Rob, you did your thing. I'm going to go 93 on that second half of that. The second half of that was fantastic. And then, dude, I don't even know how you rap like that. Like, what do you do? Breathing exercises every day? Like, do you have your lungs scraped every day so you can? Like, how do you do that? And I don't know if he was punching in there, but that's ridiculous. So that's where I'm at with it. If I had to rate the two songs out together, it's probably 89, 90 if I make it a mashup. I don't love the 6-minute joint though, but I love what you're doing there, Rob. I definitely see the growth for sure, and I love the just your ability to be honest about what's going on in your life without trying to be superficial about it. So I saw something today. Yo, the earth is falling apart. Like, there's so much going on, and I hate being negative, but I read a lot of news on a daily basis, and there's a lot of things that aren't going well for the planet right now. I mean, you got a super volcano in Europe that may blow up. You got the Canadian wildfires burning up half the planet. You can actually see that stuff in the Midwest and in New York. And then I just saw this today. The earth is tilting because of our water usage. So apparently, let me get the details of this real quick. So researchers from Korea are using pumping data to figure out that there's a 31.5-inch drift on the Earth's rotational pole. So it's drifting off its pole, man. That can't be good. And they say that because we pump groundwater, we've done it. And this is just from 93 to 2010. This isn't even until now. They took this data and they found out that humans have pumped 2,150 gigatons of water. 2,150 giga. How much is a gigaton? That doesn't even resonate with me. So, yeah, it is funny because one of the scientists, what did he say? I was reading this thing, this dude, Alex Hong right here. He makes the comment, what did he say? If this piece of news does not make us realize that every individual action over time will lead to big changes, nothing will. We don't know what changes in the Earth's axis will do. I doubt it will be anything good. Yeah, of course not, man. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just living it day by day, baby. Let's keep things rolling, man. Get to the next song. We're moving through the Bronson Jordan joint at a pretty good pace, so let's take a break and jump into the inbox. We got our guy Melancholy. Big shouts to my man Melancholy. He had a huge addition to his life. Happy for you, bro. Happy to know you. Happy to see your growth as a human being, living your life. Big things coming. Big things have already happened. Big shouts to the boy right there. So let's jump into the joint. Our man Melancholy. I know nothing about the song. He just sent me the link. But it has a Halloween pumpkin on it. So WTV featuring Antoine Now.
Look, I don't get mad, I get even. Fuck around and spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple ops to whatever God they believe in. Been spending way too much time.
Did I miss that? I missed Just a Man? No, I just played Just a Man. What are you talking about? I just played that. Right? Yeah, I just played that. All right, bet. Do that, Darius. Oh, you were telling Cody he missed it. My bad.
I don't get mad, I get even. Fuck around and spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple ops to whatever God they believe in. Been spending way too much time with my demons. Say you ain't afraid to die with me either. Ironically, the only thing I might need is Jesus. Yeah. See, I walk in calmly. Never let them see the tool when it's on me. I've been moving Zaza since about 2 in the morning. What else is there to do in the morning?
I've been moving Zaza since about, I think Melancholy may be the most thuggish dude I know. He said, I spin the block with my heathens. What up, though?
Yeah. See, I walk in calmly. Never let them see the tool when it's on me. I've been moving Zaza since about 2 in the morning. What else is there to do in the morning? I've been on the shooter.
Never let him see the tool when it's on me.
I raise it, hit if I aim it, then go home and sleep like a baby. They broke the mold when they made me. It don't get no better than me. Bitch, I'm like cocaine in the 80s. Ooh, watch how I move. Smoother than Snoop on a bike, mixing gin with the juice. Trying to keep cool, but God right now.
He said smoother than Snoop on a bike mixing gin and some juice. My man's got the bars. Melancholy, where you at? They love you, bro.
Smoother than Snoop on a bike, mixing gin with the juice. Trying to keep cool, but God right now. Somebody step on my shoes, I'ma send them to you. Oh, you think he's smooth? Might have popped more than just one of them.
I swear to God right now, somebody step on my shoes, I'ma send them to you.
Blues, cause even on Christmas Day,
what up, Melancholy?
Bitch feel 102. Don't get mad, I get even. Fuck around and spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple ops to whatever God they believe in. Been spending way too much time with my demons. Say you ain't afraid to die with me either. Ironically, the only thing I might need is Jesus.
Yeah. Real even a demon trying to compete in a battle that's to the death. I send out the most high. Big 10, I take off the most fly. My mom, but take off the tone now. Go red when I'm hopping up on the track. Beverly Hills when I hit them, hero over and fat. Gotta go get it, I'm over all the hold my catch. I hold my drink, I'm just gonna call my cat. Yeah, looking at the little people trying to get even. I got a scheme, I'ma put it back and get these healers.
Wow, y'all make a good team. This is crazy. This dude, is it Antoine now? Or is it Antonio? Antonio? I don't know.
Beverly Hills when I hit him, he was the most fly. My mom, but take off the tone now. Go red when I'm hopping up on the track. Beverly Hills when I hit him, he rolled over and fat. Gotta go get it, I'm over all the hold my catch. I hold my drink, I'm just gonna call my cat. Yeah, looking at the little people trying to get even. I got a scheme, I'ma put it back and get these healers. I'm on a road, Jack, nothing can stop me. I'm like a kamikaze. Look at my feet beside me, I got a holy county. Day and night, no way, I sound like I'm Kid Cudi. I'ma have to bust some heads, you ain't gonna take it from me. I'ma have to stop my work, bro. You said something.
Look, I don't get mad, I get even.
I like that, man.
Spin the block with my heathens. Try to send a couple hours to whatever God they believe in. Spending way too much time with my demons. Say you ain't afraid to die with me either. Ironically, the only thing I might need is Jesus.
Yeah, that's a bop right there. It's a bop right there. 80 from Darius. Drop your scores right there. Melancholy, WTB featuring Antonio, Antoine now, Anton EO. I don't know. I'm just making things up. That was hard though. Homie's verse went crazy too. That was, yeah, man. I'm going 96 on that joint. I honestly don't even know what I would change about it, man. It could be a hundo. I'm trying to not be so hundo-hundy. You know, I'm trying giving them things out so much. I think I'm in the right neighborhood with y'all. 94, 95. Yep, I'm in the 96. I love that. I love it. And it was really great about the song. And this doesn't happen all the time. Like it's kind of more rare than anything where you have two verses that are kind of polar opposites. Like when you got Melancholy's verse, it was a little more raspy, a little lower, and it was a little more gangster. And then dude just comes in with the super crazy quick chopper flow. Yeah, that was dope, man. I like that one, man. Big shouts to the gang right there. I just texted my bro Melancholy. He got some responsibilities he's handling. But big shouts to the bro, man. If y'all don't know about Melancholy, find out. Also, Don Montezzi, if you still here, you should probably collab with Melancholy. I don't know if you've hit him up yet, but hit him up, man. Y'all will probably do some things. Let's get back into it, baby. All the rappers I met, Volume 3, Side B. This is Skyfall. I got you, Jay Rizzle.
Evaluate everybody that's in your background. Cause I had your back, then don't mean I have your back now. People always switching up to serve their own
interest. It's usually your own trying to tarnish your existence.
Give me a second. Let me drop this link for you. It may be a private link or something. I don't know. I just dropped it right there for you. Drop your scores for it, KK. Let's start this joint over. Skyfall, Bronson, Tim.
Evaluate everybody that's in your background. Cause I had your back, then don't mean I have your back now. People always switching up that serve their own interest. It's usually your own trying to tarnish your existence. Let's be hearing rappers with the Rico like they judge dread. How you think they gather information fucking comes in? Don't you listen to your homie yelling out, I'm different. The energy changes when they staring down a life sentence. Or if a decent chick wants to put a pussy on him. Cause if you
Delivery is real old school, kind of 90s. I'm kind of digging it, though. He's bopping on the track a little bit. He's spitting some things. This ain't bad. Not bad, Tim.
The energy changes when they're staring down a life sentence. Or if a decent chick wants to put a pussy on him. Cause if you're cool with some chick, man, yeah, there could be problems. We just be flipping for bitches just like they some acrobats. They are practically cause they family just see some asses clap. Don't include your friends in the biz or fucking involve a check. Cause their loyalty to you is something that's dissolving quick. Y'all see your homie acting crazy like you on acid trips. They don't care how bad it hurts you if they getting cash from it.
Okay, KK98.
The ones that be more sketchy than your homies are really your family, bro. They probably grind the best kid to keep the fucking status quo. I won't prop another bitch without a skill set that is no. Don't cut that ridiculous and I just call that back at home. I hate to sound so judgmental or fucking ornery, but you know what? I be fucking pissed about it, of course I be. Cause you know I thought about it often, how I was gonna go be a journalist back up in college and I lost it. Where the motherfucking paperwork go to? Oh, you know that I shot back.
I like his aggressiveness, excuse me, and his angst. He's like mad. He's talking about, and I like this particular story talking about. It makes me, when I think about being back in college, I was gonna be a journalist. Like I like that little detail about his life. Now I gotta tell you, the replay value for this for me is really low. I can see it in some media though, on like an old, like a New York type cop show. You know, not like a SVU Law and Order, but it had to be like a younger, kind of like more in your face cop show. I can see this song being played on like a chase scene. I can see this song being played where you go into a house, there's drugs all over the floor, somebody's shooting up in the corner. It has that kind of cinematic feel, so I like it for that.
When I pie back, I know you think you're telling me all of my homies are a waste of time, but you motherfuckers doing worse than them, and that's alright. Never mind, I'll be losing it. Everybody wanna do it, everybody wanna shoot it. You go ahead and try to choose it, You really thinking that I'm gonna have your back when
I like the flow change up right there. A little bit of emotion, a little bit of anger on it. I like it.
Motherfuckers doing worse than them, and that's alright. Never mind, I'll be losing it. Everybody wanna do it, everybody wanna shoot it. You go ahead and try to choose it,
That's not bad.
I'm gonna have your back when another time. Go ahead and get a retirement home. Go suck the dick, motherfucker, die.
All right, Tim. I like how you ended it. Changing up the flow, doing a little chopper bit, speeding up the tempo a little bit. Not bad at all, man. So, Tim, I like the energy you brought. I like the bars that you brought. There's a lot to like about that. Now, for me, that's a little bit of the older school kind of feeling. I don't know. That's not making a playlist for me. That's not getting played on my day-to-day. But, like, I can see if I'm watching a movie and that, I think that can be placed in some really great spots. If you got that song to a music supervisor that was working on a TV show, I could definitely see that being something that could get placed. King Ruiz is all about it. They digging it, man. Well, drop your scores. Tell me what you liked about it. It was cool, man. It definitely had the right kind of energy. It almost had like a reggae feel to it a little bit. Like it kind of had some gritty danger to it. I think I would go 84, man. I think I would go 84. Okay, so Ruiz he's digging it. Big shouts, man. Drop your scores for the gang. Big shouts to Bronson. Big shouts to Tim. That was Skyfall. More music on the way. I think we're just gonna finish out. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Somebody just hit the super chat. I'm about to forget about my man J Rose. How can I forget about J Rose? Hey, big shouts to you too, Jay. I saw you working with Respect the Underground, getting your video in, doing your thing, man. I love to see that, man. Love to see that. You want me to download this joint, huh? All right, don't be sending me no viruses, man. Don't be sending me no viruses. Let me see if I can download this. Come on. All right, let's try to do the. Let's see here. All right, I gotta download it. Let's download her. It's a huge file, 117. That wasn't that bad. 117 megabytes. Oh, it's downloading twice. No one told you to do that. Stop. All right, let's get into this. Is this a video? What is this? If it's a video, I don't know that I can get it on the screen. Maybe. Okay. How do I don't know how I put this on the screen, J Rose. Yeah. I'm gonna make an attempt of it, but I'm not gonna take up too much time trying to do it. Let's see if I can make this happen. No, I don't think I can play. I can play the song. I don't think I can get the video. J Rose, I don't know if you're here. I don't know how to get this video on the screen. Let me see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make an attempt of it. Cause now I have to export the Jesus Lord. Cause it wants me to export the video. Let me try something different. And then we're gonna. It's just a song. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I done closed it. All right, cool. I gotta reopen it. We're gonna put you on the screen, though, bruh. You're a good-looking young man. We'll give you your screen time, my brother. Let me see. J Rose. There he is. There he is, the young homie, the young god. Let's get into this right now. The name of this joint is Sans Roman. Let's check it out.
Scorpio.
Hold up.
Oh, no. My bad. Sorry, my bad. I read the wrong thing. My bad. We got you. So just so you know, I can't play that video, King Ruiz. We'll get back to that shortly. My bad. Okay. All right. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. My apologies, family. Been a long day. J Rose. This is what's the name of this joint? Lord, I Need You, version 1. Sorry about that, Ruiz. That joint goes hard though. I can already tell that joint goes hard. Yeah, that's a good song. Ruiz, if you have a link to it somewhere and I can go play it off of YouTube or something, that'd be fine. But I don't know how to put that video on the screen. I'm not that technologically advanced. J Rose. Ooh. Okay.
Lord, I need you. Lord, I care for you. You was there for me. I wasn't there for you. That wasn't fair to you, but life ain't fair to me. My mama left at 3. She didn't show me how to read or write or learn my ABCs. So every time I see a bad bitch, I'm thinking,
is that true? Man, I'm sorry to hear that, J Rose, if that's real. Damn.
Wasn't there for you. That wasn't fair to you, but life ain't fair to me. My mama left at 3. She didn't show me how to read or write or learn my ABCs. So every time I see a bad bitch, I'm thinking with my D. We stop addressing elephants, ignoring every E. Man, that's what people talking about, cause niggas really free. God, get you in dreams, the Lord has put inside of me. Hey, got up off my ass, I truly grew into a G. How the hell are we the same? You put the H inside of shame. I put H in front of I, cause I'm him. Hey, where do I begin? My name is
I put H in front of I because I'm him.
It wasn't fair to you, but life ain't fair to me. My mama left at 3. She didn't show me how to read or write or learn my ABCs. So every time I see a bad bitch, I'm thinking with my D. We stop addressing elephants, ignoring every E. Man, that's what people talking about, cause niggas really free. God, get you in dreams, the Lord has put inside of me. Hey, got up off my ass, I truly grew into a G. How the hell are we the same? You put the H inside of shame. I put H in front of I, cause I'm him. Hey, where do I begin? My name is started with a J. I could laugh you on the track and circle back like I'm a K. If I ever take an L, it's just a lesson from the Lord. I need M's in my account, I got some things I can't afford.
If I ever take an L, it's just a lesson from the Lord. This beat would get stomped on, Don says. Hey, J-Rose, you got space on the beat for my homie Don Montese, man? You got space on the beat for my homie Don Montese, fam?
And I see myself on stages getting praises and awards. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so outstanding across the board. Please do not play with me. I am not a PS5. Quick question.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yourself, you are a lie. Saw you settling for less. I put that S up on my chest. I'm too teed up, I'm the best. You and every other rapper. I'm just here to put the rest. PS for victorious. You wake up, you are very blessed. That's a W. Shout out to my exes. Also through them like an X-ray. This is why I cut them off. I sprinkle tripping flex. Hey, I'll be getting bigger every day. And then the next day, I ain't catching these got out of bed like what.
The only thing I don't like about this, J Rose, is that you're screaming over the beat. I almost be like, yo, just turn the beat down a little bit so you can, cause the energy, cause you do that on some tracks, you kind of scream, and I like the energy it provides, but I think sometimes it can get a bit straining on your voice, and it also causes some issues actually hearing what he's saying a little bit. So I don't necessarily love that, but I love what you're saying though.
Check say, yeah, like what the check say. Thank God for my father who instilled the fundamentals, cause right now they see the vision is extremely monumental. I'm working on my mental, being gentle with my body. God is destined me for riches like I'm really on my Roddy. Lord, I need you. Lord, I care for you. You was there for me. How was it there for you? That wasn't fair to you, but life ain't fair to me. My mama left at 3. She put me in this shit. I'll finish it. Look.
The passion though, that's true. Rob Easy hit it on the head, man. That's true. The passion is crazy. So there's a lot of creative wordplay in there. There's a lot of creative wordplay, a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of pain. My only thing is I just want a little less strain on your voice. Cause I think you're giving so much. I think you need to turn it down just a notch, just a little beep, just a little beep. You ain't gotta like do this, but just a little. The vocals are overpowering, and that's what I was got. The beat can shine. Ruiz, I think me and you in lockstep tonight, my G. But yes, I agree with that. It's a little too much. But it's not far off because I think the passion is what drives the song. It pushes it forward. You know what I mean? But it's got to be just a little tweak on it. Overall, I'm gonna go 88. Look at that. Me and Ruiz again. Yeah, I'm in the same spot. I like it. I like it though. I think can't get over the cliche beat and the cliche struggle raps. I don't think those raps are cliche struggle raps. I mean, talking about your mom leaving at 3. Not everybody's mom leaves at 3. I mean, that's kind of rare. I would hope. I don't know. I could be very wrong about that, but I don't think that's normal. And doing a evangelical song that still kind of feels hip hop is hard to do, and he did that. So I don't agree with that. In my opinion, I feel like he actually did something that was a little different because I don't ever listen to Christian rap, but this was like a Christian rap song that didn't make me feel like it was a Christian rap song because he's saying, I love you, God. He's testifying on the song, but it doesn't feel like he is. You know, it feels like he's just kind of rapping. So I enjoyed that. Now, you saying the quality wasn't there. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, hey, shouts to Wifey. Wifey's the greatest. Glory to Wifey. She's the best. Let's keep things rolling, man. Yeah, so I said 88. 87 from the homie Ruiz. Drop your scores for that one right there. 75 from Darius. Big shouts to our man J Rose. I like that guy. He's a nice guy. He's got a great personality and he's got a bright future. Yeah, that thing about the earth moving off the axis, that scares me. One time for the homie Logic. Now listen, I think Logic is a solid rapper. He's a solid B rapper to me. He's like an 87, 88. I listen to a lot of his songs. Some of them he starts kind of whining and I'm out. Other ones like 5 a.m. from Logic is probably like in my top 50 songs of all time. I love that song. Homie, bring it back down. They think it's a game right now, but it ain't the same, right? That song is cold, man. So Logic just sold his catalog, and it shocked me, for 8 figures. That's 10 mil plus. So he just sold his catalog. And you guys keep an eye on this. Is a company called Influence Media. And they've been buying up people's catalogs all day long. So far, they've bought the catalogs of there were some notable people in here. I was surprised. Blake Shelton, Julia Michaels, if you know who she is, Jessie Reyes. But they've already bought 25 music catalogs, all from Grammy or Grammy-winning artists. Now, it's a $750 million fund that's backed by BlackRock. BlackRock is a huge investment firm. They actually just invested in rebuilding the Ukraine with JP Morgan, so they just make money. They make asinine amounts of money. But they partnered with Warner Music Group to do this, which I found a little interesting. Like, what is Warner? Are they getting a portion of everything? Like a huge media group getting richer? Let's keep it rolling. Under Pressure is S tier. What's S tier? Is S tier like a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Forgive me for my ignorance. I wouldn't call Logic a go for me. Logic definitely makes some good songs, and he's an artist I like for sure. I can't go GOAT status, I don't think, but I definitely think he's a good artist. Like, he's a dude that I don't normally skip Logic joints. Like I said, unless he starts that whining stuff, I am not a fan of that. Like that. It was a good song, but I didn't love the whole that 1-800 what you call that wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. Let's get into Shake the Room. Big shouts Cody Wasabi. He just joined us. Great to have you here tonight, bro. Bronson Jordan. Then we're gonna jump into the Ruiz joint now that I got the link to Sans Roman. That song already sounds hard. I'm excited. Let's get into Shake the Room. Bronson Jordan, Cody Wasabi. Oh, I got it. That's like some anime stuff, right?
I'm about to make a big boom, eradicating rappers. Doesn't matter if they local or out of range using Zoom. I'm not a buffoon. These rappers swear they demons, and I am the guy from Doom. Ill enough to make a butterfly crawl back in this cocoon. TR's what I rap, but we not a rap group. We a boy band just by the way.
I'm not sure about this one, Cody. Let me see.
Give me room, I'm about to make a big boom, eradicating rappers. Doesn't matter if they local or out of range using Zoom. I'm not.
That was actually kind of cold. What do you say, eradicate rappers? I don't care if they local or using Zoom. That's not bad, Cody.
Not a buffoon. These rappers swear they demons, and I am the guy from Doom. Ill enough to make a butterfly crawl back in this cocoon. TR's what I.
Ill enough to make a butterfly go back in its cocoon. That's not bad either.
Rap, but we not a rap group. We a boy band just by the way that we move. Smooth and precise, that just what we do.
I talked about bars that I liked. I don't like the fact that you compared to yourselves to a boy band. Nah.
Come from my mic, have you laying in tune. Every track in good hands of Bronson and Robbie Z are mixing the tunes. Flicking right stick on defense. Watch me shake up the room. Watch me shake up the room. I'ma do what I do, splitting beats into two. Watch me shake up the room.
Hook is okay.
Shake up the room. Watch me shake up the room.
I feel like when you say shake up the room, there needs to be something in the background, like shake, shake, shake up the room, shake, shake. You know, like something. It needs to be like a crowd in the back. It needs to have like a crowd effect behind you, like shake, shake, shake up the room. It just needs to be more. It's kind of empty when you say that. It's just a little empty.
If you're not part of the crew, bro, make us some room. Watch me shake up the room. Yeah. Not game related, but I get it poppin', bacon grease. Eat up so many features on wax, it's getting messy. I need a handkerchief, killing grunts in the game, so much they call me Master Chief. I start to practicing now, I'm cooking with my own recipes. No mac and cheese, but beef, I make a steak out of you and eat.
That's not bad. I'm thinking with my own recipes, no mac and cheese, but beef, I will make a steak out of you with ease. That's not terrible. That's not bad.
Chief, killing grunts in the game, so much they call me Master Chief. I start to practicing now, I'm cooking with my own recipes. No mac and cheese. But beef, I make a steak out of you and eat. All I wanna do is stir the pot until I see greens. Cooking up bars and verses just to attain the cream. Watch me shake up the room.
Shake up the room.
Do what I do, split piece into two. Watch me shake up the room.
Watch me shake up the room.
Shake up the room. Watch me shake up the room. If you're not part of the crew, bro, make us some room. Watch me shake up the room.
Watch me shake up the room. Yeah, it definitely needed a stereo effect on it. You know, with like a little chorus behind you saying shake up the room. Darius, the 85 is pretty high for you. Yeah, not a bad song. So, Cody, you got to work on your delivery. Your delivery wasn't the best throughout the song, but you're very clever with your wordplay. And you had some moments in there that I was like, oh, okay. Like when you said, go back in the cocoon, and you said, I'm a execute a rapper with a local or on Zoom. That's the bar. That's not bad. So your writing is good. I think you got to work on your delivery. It wasn't smooth. It was very rough the whole way through. I didn't love wherever you recorded that. It didn't sound super sharp. I've noticed, I think a lot of the cats that rock with Bronson, y'all are some younger folks. Y'all may not have the money to invest in as good of tools as you might need. And that's okay. I get that. And that's the listenable song. It's just, you got to work on your delivery. It needs to be a little sharper. The confidence was there though. The confidence was there. The wordplay was there. The bars were there. It just needs a little improvement. And I think that's about the right range, 80 to 85. I would actually say 78 to 85. My man Ruiz and I have been in lockstep, so I'm going to just jump on his back and go with the 80 as well, because that feels about right. 80 to 82. I can even go up to an 82. It's not a bad song. And that hook could definitely be improved with just like some stereo behind it. And also, what I noticed a lot, and I said this on the last week's show when we did Side A, rappers, layer your vocals for the love of God, man. Or whoever's mixing the vocals down, don't make it so the layers are completely turned down. Like, I want to be able to hear the person's vocals and hear their doubles and their ad-libs a little brighter. That song didn't have a lot of layering and it didn't have a lot of ad-libs. Ad-libs and layering, in my opinion, they'll give your song more body and they give your song just a little bit more oomph. And a lot of times, when things are recorded, we're not recording them on good technology. We're recording them on technology that's kind of iffy. So if your delivery and stuff isn't perfect, you got to have a better mix. And if your delivery and stuff isn't perfect, do more ad-libs. Do more, you record something, record another take over it. Just play with it a little bit more, because that was a little bit more basic for me. But I think you got the right components to be a good rapper, Cody. So keep at it, bro. Keep sending me the joints. I would love to keep hearing what you're working on. Without further ado, let's get into my man King Ruiz, the homie that's been dropping gems all night. Let's see if he's dropping songs that are gems as well. Let's get into it. Sans Roman.
Scorpio.
Okay, ooh, this looks scary. I like it.
Hold up, a proclamation, beware it coming apocalypse. A black sage, this necromancer, a novelist. I saw the future and jotted it.
Man, you going bar heavy already. Y'all got me really listening to bars then, I'll tell you what.
Hold up, a proclamation, beware it coming apocalypse. A black sage, this necromancer, a novelist. I saw the future and jotted it, started applying it.
Now you can already hear, so this is a good example, Cody, so you can see what I'm talking about. You can already hear his layers. I can already hear them because it kind of has a dual voice kind of sound, but it's mixed pretty well. But you can already hear him doubling his vocals. I like that.
A black sage, this necromancer, a novelist. I saw the future and jotted it, started applying it. Probably by the time I'm finished, y'all gonna say that God did this. I found the purpose inside of the pen and guarded it. I found the people proclaiming flame and I martyred them.
I saw the people became a flame and I martyred them. Yo, you going crazy on these bars though. You said when I designed it, it's going to seem like God did it. Let's go.
I saw the future and jotted it, started applying it. Probably by the time I'm finished, y'all gonna say that
God did it.
I found the purpose inside of the pen and guarded it. I found the people proclaiming flame and I martyred them. I made the trends and then people started to borrow them. They came to metal, I guarantee you I sorted them.
Hey, Ruiz, you and Don need to do a song. I think Don can do a song with anybody. But Ruiz, you should get at Don Montesi, man. Y'all should do a track too.
Transmutation committed alchemical affirmation. The 10 Commandments became a slate and amalgamation. Legends are less known, hidden within the threshold. And here stands the tale and upon which it was written. Reminiscent of the scrolls of the seeds of the dead. Disturbing caricatures, floods and a feeling of dread. Corrupted beings, disease and a deal with death. Mind sludge, mental sickness, we're all fucked in the head. So hold up real quick, it's the devil calling. Hell's coming round and they got it.
I like how you changed the tone right there. So the bars are crazy, apocalyptic talk, kind of we're all in trouble. You know, it's funny. It's kind of like the same stuff I've been talking about all night with the earth going crazy and all this stuff. It's kind of funny that this song comes on. It's like, this is the stuff I've been talking about. Oh, but that was my point. I like how you took the vocal down. That's a great change in the music to keep the listener engaged. Like, that brings me back when I hear your vocal change. I like that.
Reminiscent of the scrolls of the seeds of the dead. Disturbing caricatures, floods and a feeling of dread. Corrupted beings, disease and a deal with death. Mind sludge, mental sickness, we're all fucked in the head. So hold up real quick, it's the devil calling. Hell's
like that, man.
I seen snakes.
This visualizer is crazy.
Keeps walking around but trying to rock a wolf's clothing. So don't wait too long, that's a bad.
Agreed, Darius.
Don't take no L's, less the bag for it. Don't trust another, the upper's been down with tag towing. They want your name in blood written in sands roaming. Nobody keep it a buck, so I don't associate. My only friends are decorated their portraits. They only find with being.
No one's keeping it real, so I don't associate. I like that. I love that, actually.
Friends when they see that you fly. That's why I'm floating alone inside of my orbit. Overly focused, known for doing some dope shit. Doses of Da Vinci and divination endorsements. Double the corpses, catch me whipping the horses. The apocalypse is coming and I'm all for the horsemen.
Catch me whipping the horses.
Night rider, a hired assassin. Let's take a trip, catch a ticket to mind of a madman. A contract killer caught up inside of a caption. Scribbled in Latin, lit it in.
A contract killer caught up inside of a caption. You were dropping some very dope visuals. Not only with your words, but then this super demonic visualizer I'm looking at.
A contract killer caught up inside of a caption.
Agreed, Don. Agreed.
A blank casket. So cash this, the ashes from the back seat. The last hit of the gas pack of the black sheet. The sermon's over, so go call you a taxi. My phone's ringing, I'm asking who could that be? So hold up real quick, it's the devil calling. Hellhounds coming round and they got a warrant. I seen snake suits worn by so many people. I see sheeps walking around but trying to rock a wolf's clothing. So don't wait too long, that's a bad omen. And don't take no L's, less the bag for it. Don't trust another, the upper's been down with tag towing. They want your name.
The upper's been down with tag towing. The craziest thing about this visualizer, because normally visualizers will play the same thing after a while. I think this has just continued to change the whole time. That's crazy. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong about that. I haven't really taken my eyes off it because it's super creepy, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Like, I'm not into the devil thing by any stretch, but that's cool, man. The way it just looks and it keeps evolving. So, to the song. Song is dope. Now, you know, I'm always going to keep it a $150 with y'all. I don't know how often I would listen to this song, but the visuals that you create lyrically are top notch on here, Ruiz. The top notch. I think this also, I agree a lot with Darius. It's very, very much Immortal technique, very much. And that's what the visuals do. I think there is, so my only thing is I do think there's a crowd for this, you know, and I always look at this, just so y'all understand, I look at a lot of music from a sales perspective. I am a self-proclaimed hustler, man. I hustle. You can ask anybody who knows me. I'm a worker. That's what I do. So from a sales standpoint, I don't know that this is going to be, but I don't think, and Ruiz, big shouts to you, because I don't think you make your music for that. I don't think you're like a dude that goes, how can I sell this? But that's kind of how my brain works. So I don't know that you're going to capture your audience like that with this, but anybody who's an MC, in my opinion, who's a real MC, they can clearly see there's a rapper on deck right here. And like I said, the visuals that you created and some of the tongue twisting, you had a faster flow, Vinny Paz's Jedi Mind Tricks. Some of the visuals you create on your flow, they're just, and then you had like a tongue twisting kind of rhyme scheme going too, but it was all enunciated well. You know, we've had a lot of the faster flows tonight, the quicker raps that didn't have good enunciation. I could hear every single word out of your mouth on this song, no matter if you went fast or slow. And then the homie Montezi made a good point because you were bouncy. It was bouncy, 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 bouncy. Yeah, just like you did Lost last week. Like, I'm sure that's the one that you would market because that's a very marketable song. But I like that you do that. I have a big amount of respect for that, Ruiz, because you should make music you like. That should be, if you're not making music you like, then what are you doing? So no, lyrical miracles don't make you a good rapper, but when you have good bars and good visuals and you can spit all of the flows clearly, that makes you a good rapper to me. I mean, that's one of the main things I want to see out of artists is creativity. I want to hear good flows and cadences, but I have to be able to hear you enunciate and be clear. So I dig it, man. Like I said, replay value is a bit low, but overall the song composition structure with the visualizer is dope. I'm going to go 90 on it. Like I said, probably not a song that's in my necessary listening lane, but I can really, really see the quality craftsmanship. This is like a well-built bench. I'm an old man again, so I don't know about y'all, but if you ever sat on something and been like, oh, this is built well, like this. And I'm a big dude too, so being a big dude, I gotta be careful what I sit on. I'm not morbidly obese or nothing, but like I'm big enough that I can sit on something and it could break, right? So I gotta be like, so I always notice craftsmanship. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. So big shout out to homie Ruiz. I'm going 90. Drop your scores. Yeah, man. You had some visuals in there. Yeah, 90. Yeah. Montez is in the same spot with me. Hell House coming around. They got it worn. I seen Snakes who's worn by so many people. I said, yeah, you got a ton of great visuals in there, man. You could probably direct a movie, bro. You could probably be a movie director, because you just got these scenes. Like, you're creating scenes, and I'm seeing them all. You know, big shout out to Don Montez. He had a song, I think it was called The Prayer, correct me if I'm wrong, but he has a dream about going into a bank and watching it get robbed, and like the visual he creates. So when you can create these movie scenes where you can put somebody in it and they see it, that's one of the dopest things you can do. Miro, what up, boy? Good to see you. So I like that, man. Let's keep things rolling. We're gonna wrap up to all the rappers I've met, Volume 3, Side B, ESMR double weekend, the first ever. Big shouts to the homie Bronson Jordan. Last song of this project, and then we're gonna grade the project out and get through the rest of the inbox. Appreciate y'all spending y'all Saturday nights with me, man. Let's get into this head bust. Bronson Jordan, Buddy Coro.
Head bust, blood stains all on my stainless. Lay your head where you made your bed. Is a tongue twister to pronounce you dead. It's probably Ivy with a corner set. He just shook his head and said, sometimes this ain't worth the check. They wish I would just stay the course if they want to smoke you.
This is one time. I don't say this a lot to Bronson. I don't like this beat. It sounds like an off-key ambulance. I'm not loving the beat. And then Buddy came in and the auto-tune is wrong. And he, to say, I don't know if this is it.
Head bust, blood stains all on my stainless. Lay your head where you made your bed. Is a tongue twister to pronounce you dead. It's probably Ivy with a corner set. He just shook his head and said, sometimes this ain't worth the check. They wish I would just stay the course if they want to smoke, use blunt force. We ride around with these automatics and pray crashes. We been established. We stood around because we like the challenge. If it's fight or flight, get your passport tatted. We don't play with y'all. We don't like the graphics. I'm so shocked if it's still static. It's a nail biter to the bitter end. My bad, you know bad habits. Watch your head buzz. Watch your head buzz. Watch your head buzz. Watch your head buzz. Head hunt. Pills on the deal, get a head rush. Took some time off, let them cash.
Agreed, Rob Easy. Agreed.
Coming back, just a heads up. Man, they ain't ready for me. I'ma blow their mind like confetti, homie. Couple snakes thinking they can try to bomb me. I'ma take a stand, no testimony. I'ma let it ring, hold it.
Okay, this part right here is better because there's a lot of clarity, and I literally couldn't hear what he said the first full minute of the song. I couldn't make out any of it, and I wasn't gonna keep trying to go back and hear it, but now I can hear him clearly, and it's this part's better.
Rush, took some time off, let them cash.
Goon Doggy Dog, what up, boy?
Back, just a heads up, man, they ain't ready for me.
Goon Dog, don't send a song tonight. Don't hit the super chat. The night's almost over. I got 3 songs left, I think. I don't want you to spend your money tonight. Send it to me next week, my dog. But I am glad to have you here.
Blow their mind like confetti, homie. Couple snakes thinking they can try to bomb me. I'ma take a stand, no testimony. I'ma let it ring, holy matrimony. I'ma leave them lonely. I'ma shoot like Tony and yell out Kobe. It's Bronson and Cody, the one and onlys. I'll shoot the breeze, you can tell them.
He said, I'ma shoot like Tony and yell out Kobe. I like that. I like that a lot.
Leave them lonely. I'ma shoot like Tony and yell out Kobe. It's Bronson and Cody, the one and onlys. I'll shoot the breeze, you can tell them blow me. Watch your head buzz.
He said, I'm a shooting the breeze. You could tell him blow me.
I'll shoot the breeze. You can tell him blow me. Watch your head buzz. From your shoes to your drool. Shoot you from the ground up. Ever since they let me down, I haven't let no look in the mirror.
So Bronson Jordan is the person who's done all the production. And the rapper is Buddy Coro. He's the guy rapping.
Never told myself it's just us. Watch your head, bud. Watch your head, bitch. Watch your head.
I got you, Goondog. I got you. So there it is. All the rappers I've met, Volume 3, Side B. We just completed listening to the whole project. What's that? 20 songs? No. 11 and 9? Yeah, that's 20. My math is not great. Yeah, it was okay. I thought the second verse was pretty cool. The second verse got me into it. I don't like Lil Uzi. I don't like Playboi Carti. I don't like none of them high-pitched. I don't want to judge them. It's just not for me. So I didn't really care for the production on this or the whole first verse. I couldn't hear. So that's gonna ding it pretty badly. What I could hear on the second verse, I actually thought he had some clever lines, and he kind of had a good pace on the flow at the end too. So I rock with that. I think this one is probably gonna be a 78 for me, maybe 77. I just, with the off key, I love most of Bronson's production. I would say 85% of it I dig. This is the 15% right here. So this side was definitely not as strong as the first side. Definitely not. Now, the standouts, for sure, On My Block was a dope song. Just the Man ended up being a pretty dope song as well. Big shouts to Rob Easy for really getting in his bag, getting in his real life. Skyfall was cool. Shake the Room has potential. Head Bust was no good to me. I didn't really like Dizzy either. Doing Better was okay. So this side was definitely the weaker side. Side B is usually not the better side of albums. And in my personal opinion, you probably could have cut out a lot of these. So I wouldn't have put a lot of these songs out myself. Specifically where we have bad mic issues with like Young Mully, like that whole thing, man. That just acts as the song for me. Overall wasn't bad. I think I would go 84 on this side. I think there were some standout performances. Like I said, Rob Easy, Andrew Kelly went berserk on the joint. Some good songwriting by Cody Wasabi. So we definitely have some bright spots here. It was 9%. I thought it was 11 on the first one. Okay, 18. My bad. So I think altogether the project as a whole gives an 85. 87 on the first side, 84 on the second side. It's probably like 85.5 or something like that. Solid B, like the first side. Yeah, big shouts down my tees. We in the same lane. 83, I said 84. We in the same juncture. But not bad at all, man. Bronson, you definitely got your production game strong. I will say this though, and I want to look at the camera. I want you to look me in my eyes. Tell some of your homies, if the verses ain't there, they gets the whack. It's not that you don't love them, but we got to have tough love, man. Some of the verses on there, they needed to go. You just got to tell somebody, hey, man, I'm going to put this on SoundCloud. It's cool, but it ain't it. And I think if you do that, you're going to start creeping into the A's on these projects because you have a lot of people you work with, and I know you have like an open door policy. I love that. But if you let everybody in the house, they going to tear the house up, man. If you let everybody come in the crib ain't going to look right pretty quickly. So don't let everybody in the house. And when I talk about the house, obviously, I'm using that as a metaphor for your musical creations. If folks don't take their shoes off, straighten up their shirts, and say hello, yes, sir, no, sir, they got to go, man. So I'm going to leave it there, man. Yeah, big shouts, Miro. Go back and peep the game. I pinned it up above so you don't even have to go nowhere to figure it out. Let's get through the inbox. Music tonight has been okay, man. I'm not going to say it's been crazy great. We've had some highlights, but we're getting there. Let's get into this next one. Big shouts to Oddball. I believe that's the brother of our man, King Ruiz. He put his brother on game with us, and therefore we get to criticize.
My philosophy in life is you do you.
And therefore we get to give some feedback. Oddball Funky, cut the rope. Happy Saturday night, man. Appreciate y'all.
Look at it.
What it be? Is there really IBIV inside of me? In spite of these, don't leave at the sight of me.
He said, is there IBIV? What's that mean?
What it be? Is there really IBIV inside of me? In spite of these, don't leave at the sight of me. A dying man reciting Bible in your higher C or on a lower key. Take a tab of 3 and you'll gradually travel into the fastest. Yeah, I'm
running. A lot of this is like a run-on sentence so far. I hear the rap skills. I want to be very clear on that. I think we got a good spitter here, but you have to allow enough space, and you have to allow enough a coordinated effort. See, the thing I think what happens is we write so fast, and then we want to jumble it all in. I think we just got to breathe a little bit. I don't think everyone can do the fast and clear rap, and I think you're trying, but it's running together a little bit for me.
What it is, what it be? Is there really IBIV inside of me? In spite of these, don't leave at the sight of me. A dying man reciting Bible in your higher C or on a lower key. Take a tab of 3, and you'll gradually travel into the past. If yeah, magically grafted a white and black, a banger masterpiece, a murder scene.
See, you can catch it right here. He doesn't even finish the word because he's on to the next bar. Or maybe he finished it, but he rushed it to get on to the next bar. Can y'all hear what he's saying clearly? Can anybody recite any of the bars they've heard so far? Because I can't. It doesn't mean he's not spitting. I just can't hear it clearly.
On a lower key, take a tab of 3, and you'll gradually travel into the past. If yeah, magically grafted.
He said, and you're gradually passing to the like you can hear in this last part, he rushed it.
And you'll gradually travel into the past. If yeah, magically grafted a white and black, a banger masterpiece, a murder scene for this because I snapped it as I trapped it. We can just chill, hypnotize and maybe scroll up home. If you want to talk, then we can take it to the squirrel zone. Lately, I just want to chill. Later, look at walls of home. Lately, I just think you play up on my holophone. I talked to Mother Nature and she left her clothes whoa. I swore to God, maybe that's the reason walls are broke. And as I write each page, starts to cry, starts to choke. If you leave me.
He's got a lot of projection and a lot of power in his voice. And he's got the hypeness of somebody who's going to perform on stage. I feel like he'd be a great stage performer. I think one thing I always do when I ask myself if I like a song, I go, can I quote any bars? No matter if R&B, if it's rock, country, you got to say something that makes me go, oh, damn, that's cold. And I haven't heard that yet, again, because I can't necessarily hear what he's saying. Can anybody make out what he's saying clearly?
You know, come back to cut the rope. I talked to Mother Nature and she left her calls of woe. I swore to God and maybe that's the reason walls broke. And as I write each page, it starts to cry and starts to choke. If you leave me hanging, don't come back to cut the rope. Hit a man's a boy, did it really spin?
If you leave me hanging, don't forget to come back and cut the rope. I like that.
Grind and want more with a silly grin. He said, oh my God, is it really him? I say, yes, it's me. My name's Grim. Was I Grim Reaper? I said stone, I saw Stealer. I didn't want to say, I guess it goes much deeper than much people think. I'm just thinker. I'm creeper blowing up. It's hook and then sinker. Been out of breaking them up. Bitch, you just said it was tough. Rolling the road and it's tough. Anything for a good buck, make it up. Bust home for imaginary prints. Make them up, make them tough. Make them take the stakes and make millions. Make them great and make them break. Pressure break ceilings. Smarter people seem like they portray villains. Then when the pressure's on and the stress is high, but the fear is gone.
That was a bar. Smarter people seem like they portray villains. He's slowing down now only because I think he's tired. I think he went so ham and he's like, I got to slow down a little bit. But I like that. Smart people portray villains. That's
when you can break ceilings. Smarter people seem like they portray villains. Then when the pressure's on and the stress is high, but the fear is gone. That's when you try brilliance. Okay, I admit I'm addicted. I admit I'm an asshole. I admit I have vengeance. I admit
I like this.
I admit I'm relentless, and I admit that I can't breathe. I'm underwater where the light can't see. I live a life under pressure and I cannot speak.
See, how does that happen? I literally couldn't hear much up until about I literally couldn't hear up until like the last, I don't know, 30 seconds of the song, and now it's super clear. That to me is the oddest thing.
And it's see, but the fear is gone. It's when you try brilliance. Okay, I admit.
Well, it's been great. It's been great having you, Darius.
I have vengeance. I admit I'm a man. I admit I'm relentless, and I admit that I can't breathe. I'm underwater where the light can't see. I live a life under pressure.
I'm underwater.
And it's see where your heart's
like that's cold. I'm underwater where the light can't see. I'm under pressure where I can't speak. That's cold. I like he said, I admit I'm an a-hole. I admit I'm passionate. I love that part. That was dope.
In agreement, we are to be. Please pardon me, I found peace. With preset, Percocet, world's pretty feeble. With pieces of purses, we're picking people. I think the world is turned, it's all evil. Invisible to the eye, we're all see-through. Asking for help or not, I'll just do it by myself. Working through my life and higher help. I want mine and I don't want it for myself. I want my ice and I want to shine well. Well, here it goes from the merry-go to the burials. The burial painting pictures with all the
night, bro. Hey Darius, I'll play your song. You can watch it back. The good thing about this show, all the live streams are out there, bro. So you can always go back. Your song is up next if you can wait, like, I don't know, 2 minutes. I'm about to play a song in a minute. Up to you, though. It'll be up there. You can check it out later.
Ask at what scenario would you be played and backstabbed by your very own? She gon' leave you puzzled. Who didn't he ask you where to go? I remember reminiscing back, eating cereal to achieve harmony. We really need a miracle. Telling me honestly, do you really hear me though? How hard is it to open up your ears? Tell me your problems and then relay them to your peers. Who was here longer than the curse who's called fear? The worst was all tears. The worst was all tears. Looked up in the sky and why did I see snowstorms in July? A fire is where the beats from. Chewed up and right like on the radar, and she's gone now. Tear goes like Darth Vader and Caesar. I talked to Mother Nature and she left her clothes. Whoa, I swore to God maybe that's the reason walls are broke. And as I write each page, it starts to cry, it starts to show. If you leave me hanging, don't come back to cut the rope. I talked to Mother Nature and she left her clothes. Whoa, I swore to God and maybe that's the reason walls are broke. And as I write each page, it starts to cry, it starts to choke. If you leave me hanging, don't come back to cut the rope.
Yeah, so that was Cut the Rope, Oddball Funky. So the second verse of that was nice. It was very nice. Great visuals, great honesty. I can hear you clearly. Oddball, one thing I would say to you, bro, is don't feel like you have to smash everything together at once. I feel like we're running to get to the finish line of a race that's not even happening. Like, we don't have to sprint for no reason. I think you naturally have a faster flow because that's what you've developed, and I'm cool with that. But make sure you give the listener a chance to catch up to you. You're like, listeners have to walk alongside you with songs. They have to walk next to you with their songs. You know what I mean? And if they can't walk next to you, if you start walking too fast or you walk off into the water or something, they're not going to walk with you. They're going to be like, my dude is going off the side of this bridge. I'm all set on that. So we have to make sure that the listener can take the journey with you. And when you start rapping in so fast in such cluttered spaces and you're just kind of jamming all the words together with the run-on sentences, you get a lot of people that'll tune out. So again, if you're making songs for you, that's cool, but from a perspective of me listening to it and want to listen to more of it, I want more of the back half of that. The back half of that was cool. You were just, I'm this, I'm that, I know what I am, yada, yada. You had some bars in there. It was clear. It was concise. It was smart. But the first part was just a bunch of gibberish to me. So it's hard to score this song out. I almost want to just cut the first half and not even consider it. So if I'm just counting the second half of this song, easily an 86, 87 for me. If I'm bringing in the first half of the song, it drops a bit, probably to about an 80, because I can't understand you. And the bad part about me is if I don't understand it, I'm usually not that interested. So, but you brought it back in the second half, so I want more like the second half. Keep that flow. Take your time. Let your audience, let the people understand what you're getting at. Build it up for them so they can kind of get where you're going. Let's get into this. Darius just left the room, I think, but we're going to play this one anyway. We may not see him again, but it's been great having him. Life Water, the final take, Green Mile. A 4-minute song. Y'all with these long songs.
Let's go.
My bad.
Yeah, fuck a hater. You never win, you route nader. Tryna get Slater paper. Them white folks mix up styles like white yolks. And my folk in duct tape lopes. They can't see what I'm doing. Fuckers stay booing. They never with the UN. A Barkley, spark me, start me, but ever disheart me. You see me, you see they broken dreams. But I hear them hoes scream. Make them fuckers blow steam. Her pockets fall apart at the seams. And rain on my team. I'm supreme, flow clean. But I fuck her dirty, she flirted, now she squirted. We woke up early at 7:30. I want them egg shit hurt me. I got them scrambled with handful with cheese. Tryna get a lamp with cheese, please. I kill tracks with
I don't know if you freestyling, but please stop freestyling, bro. Put together things that make sense. You talked about ham and cheese and a girl squirting all in 59 seconds, man. What?
Ease and get them hoes on their knees. Yeah, fuck a hater. I'm trying to get this paper cause this life is like a vapor. Yeah, fuck a hater. I'm trying to get this paper cause this life is like a vapor. Yeah, fuck a hater. I'm trying to get this paper cause this life is like a vapor. Yeah, fuck a hater.
I'm gonna just say this too. If you build the hook, I wouldn't build a hook based around noises. Yeah. That's gonna lose a lot of people. It sounds stale, and like, don't waste space with that. Now, if you want to do that kind of stuff as an ad lib in the back, or if you spitting it, or if like you're about to spit a verse and you come on like and then you go into it, that makes sense. But just this yeah, hook a hater.
I'm trying to get this paper. Yeah, paranoia. Trying to beat the system on De La Hoya. Whether made, whether any.
That's not bad. I just trying to beat the system like De La Hoya. That's not bad. If you know, he might be showing his age a little bit, because I bet a lot of young dudes don't know who Oscar De La Hoya is. But yeah, that's not bad.
A nigga this ever can suck a dick like Chuck Fit. I just want the world in 40 acres. Trying to get meals like I bought Quakers. Want gold rings, I'm not the Lakers. Take it all, takers. You want beef from Taco Bell. I keep it cool, leave it in this hell. Failure doesn't sit well, so I never sit still. And yeah, I got ADD. I'm changing topics to my ACD.
All right, I'm going to move on from this. Are you still here, Darius? If you're still here, I'll play the rest of this. But again, you're just all over the place with what you're talking about. And there's a lot of, there's a lot of wasted sounds in there. Write your music about a topic if you can. Talk about that topic for, I don't know, give it 8 bars at least, and then move on. If you just kind of come in and talk about your ADD and talk about, I don't know where we're going. Also, big shouts to Oddball. Tell him to keep working, man. Tell him I want to hear more. Tell him to keep going for sure.
Not gonna overdo it. She want that chocolate dick. She can get the nougat. Burn her tracks, so light a fluid.
That was gross, but it wasn't bad. That was gross, but it wasn't bad. She want the D. She want the chocolate nougat. Like, that's disgusting, but it's also not bad.
Remember, life had no direction. My projection. It's like your bitch in insurrection.
My project.
Niggas want millions. I want tens for friends. I'm about ends.
He said, my projection. Yeah, we're going to move on from that. Keep the work up, man. Green Mile, a.k.a. Darius, man. I like that you're getting off of talking constantly about the women and the sexual activities. I do appreciate that. I do think that you should take some time and really write. If you're writing these and you're just, or maybe it's just a stream of consciousness and you're just writing. I don't know, man. I'm not sure where you're trying to go with your career and stuff. Everybody has different goals. Like I said earlier, like some people, like Ruiz made a good point. He writes some music for him, and then he has his commercial joints. So I don't know. This could be a U joint, but if this is a commercial joint, it's not going to work, only because it's all over the place, you know? And I think most people, they want to have a thread, at least one thread to hold on to. Right? And even the hook, hook a hater. Do you really see people in their car rolling down the street going, yeah? Like, no, man, nobody's doing that. We got to be a little bit more realistic. Let's get into the last song of the night, man. Big shouts to our homie, Goon Dog. I got you. Quick roll call to everybody with us tonight. Big shouts to Big shouts to our man, Bronson Jordan Beats, all the rappers I know. Volume 3, Side A and B, just completed the first ESMR double weekend. Big salute to the homie for letting us do that and bringing the music through here. Big shouts to all the artists on that joint. Thanks for everybody joining me tonight. Detoxify King Ruiz, Rob Easy, big shouts. My man Don Montezi, KK was in the building tonight. Shouts to Wifey, always holding me down, watching my baby right now. Big shouts to J Rose. All the gang in here tonight, man. If I miss you, let me know. Cody Wasabi, what up? Topic LKE, big shouts for coming through tonight. Hope to see you again. Appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, man. Let's get into this last one of the night. Somo C featuring ESB Meek. This is Ocean.
D-Lo, you made this beat?
Big shouts to Goon Dog for always putting me on the new music.
Find a way to feed the fam, I got some motion. Ain't no loyalty around, they on some whole shit. I got that fire on me, now I got no Trojan. Bitch, I jumped in the water and stuck my toe in. I've been selling all these chickens, I might need a fucking coop. While you running from the past, it's still coming after you. I got trust issues, I got sticks like bamboo. You don't know how
He said, why you running from the past? It's still coming after you. I got sticks like bamboo. I'm not mad at the bars.
after you. I got trust issues, I got sticks like bamboo. You don't know how I feel when you come out that zoo. I done came out the mud, I done came out the zoo. And that shit fucked up, you ain't tell me but you know. Need a bitch like Rihanna, my life, it's a rocky road. I be fresh as a motherfucker, I came out.
He said I need a dish like Rihanna. I need a dish like Rihanna. You.
My life, it's a rocky road. I be fresh as a motherfucker. I came out the boat. Gotta think about my kids. Gotta think about them lows. Got me standing in the rain. Got me standing in the cold.
I gotta give credit to the young boy. He's icy, man. Got the icy rings, icy earlobes. Them are real diamonds too, cause he got the small ones. I respect that. I respect the small diamonds if they real.
2 foreigns and I fucked them wrecking both. Everything be temporary. I done seen you come and go. I'm a rock star life, bitch. I'm rolling off a beam. And I got so many clips like I'm shooting movie scenes. Coffee cup, double up, start my day with some lean. Ain't no playing both sides, better not get in between. Find a way to feed the fam, I got some motion. Ain't no loyalty around, they on some whole shit.
You know what blows my mind about this? He looks like the nicest kid. He's talking about hitting dudes with sticks and drinking lean in the morning, and he looks like a kid that would help you change your tire if you needed it. That's the craziest thing to me, man.
I got that fire on me, now I got no Trojan. Bitch, I jumped in the water and stuck my toe in. I've been selling all these chickens, I might need a.
Hey, so Goondog, is he Filipino? Forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't know that flag, but I have a feeling. Big shouts to the Filipino folks out there, man. Much love.
Fucking cool. Why you running from the past? It's still coming after you. I got trust issues. I got sticks like bamboo. You don't know how it feel when you come out that zoo. Why my partner switch up on me? You don't know how that shit feel. Had that nigga switch up on me. Don't cost nothing to keep it real. In my head fucked up.
Don't cost nothing to keep it real.
Cause on my people they got killed. I come straight out that jungle. No NFL, I'm in that field. It's some shit that I can't speak on. I get caught and I'm alive. And I know.
I like Cambodian. Okay, thank you for correcting me. Big shouts to our Cambodian folks as well. I like he said, if I get caught, I'm a lie. That's a good bar. I like sometimes when they just use obvious funny stuff. If I get caught, I'm gonna tell a lie.
It's some shit that I can't speak on. I get caught and I'm a lie. And I like that. Niggas pussy sit in court, they testify. And I might not see them.
I love Laos folks, man. I grew up, my best friend when I was a child was from Laos. His family was from Laos. And damn, they made some banging food.
But you know that I'ma try. They be asking why I'm testing. I'm just trying to survive. Trying to take care of myself and like 10 other lives. About the family, know I'm fine. I'm a killer by mine. Showing love from a distance.
I ain't gonna lie, the little homie right here, he does kind of scare me. Like, I do feel like he's probably a shooter, and he's got the baby face too. But I don't know. Something about him is like, yeah, he's probably gonna do something sneaky.
I don't know if they're right. Put a switch up on the Glock. The only time I switch sides. Find a way to feed the fam. I got some motion.
I like this one, Goondog.
They on some whole shit. I got that fire on me, now I got no Trojan. Bitch, I jumped in the water and stuck my toe in. I've been selling all these chickens.
That's probably why I like you, bro. That's probably why I like you.
I might need a fucking coupe. Why you running from the past? It's still coming after you. I got trust issues. I got sticks like bamboo. You don't know how it feel when you come out that zoo.
Big shouts to my island folks, man. The Cambodians, the Thai folks, the Laos folks, man. All of y'all out there. I've met so many great folks from that region, so it makes me very happy to see that you're loud, bro. That's awesome. I'm out of here, man. It's been a great show tonight. Big shouts to everybody rocking with us. Thank you, Goondog, for always sharing fantastic music with me. I genuinely appreciate you, and I genuinely appreciate you all. Big shouts to the gang. I'm back next week. I think I may be doing a local project here to Phoenix, but I won't give that away yet because I'm not sure. I'm gonna work that out. But see you guys next week, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard, same bat time, same bat channel. I'm your boy. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I'll see you next week. Peace.